Havoc on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sipping coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. We sipping coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college. And don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters gon' hate and try to mock it. So mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it lay, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling in the chat, cause you don't get kicked out. We don't play no games over here. Hey Rios, start it.
Mr. H Havoc on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college. And don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters gon' hate and try to mock it. So mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it lay, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling in the chat, cause you don't get kicked out. We don't play no games over here. Hey Rios, start it.
Mr. H Havoc on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college. And don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters gon' hate and try to mock it. So mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it lay, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling in the chat, cause you don't get kicked out. We don't play no games over here. Hey Rios, start it.
Mr. H Havoc on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sipping coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. We sipping coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college. And don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters gon' hate and try to mock it. So mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it lay, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee.
The AM Wake Up Show, we sipping coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. Let's go, people. It's the AM Wake Up Show with Rios, the #1 morning show in the world, Craig. Let's go. Sorry for being late this morning. My son is sick. He was throwing up all last night. He finally is in the bed, sleep, and relax. He stayed home from school, so he's finally down. And I could get on the AM Wake Up Show with the Ghetto Cafe. My people. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. We got a few topics, nothing too heavy, but just came across a few things that bothered me in some kind of way. But we're here. Nonetheless, we're here. We are 9:30 in the morning. We're usually at 5 a.m., but Xander was sick, throwing up all night. So he's got some like stomach virus or whatever, stomach flu or what maybe ate something that didn't agree with his stomach. So we were up last night back and forth helping him. And so did want to be on here, having to keep running upstairs and do, just dad shit. Dad parent shit is the reason why I'm late. No excuses, but we here. Shout out to Tafashe, shout out to Sexy Nate, shout out to the mods, Dante McGriff. What's going on, that boy Ricky? Get your coffee. If you haven't already had your coffee, get your coffee. Get your tea. Get your green juice, your power juice, whatever it is. Get your greenery, twist up. Drink up the drink up. Wherever you at, just make sure you're doing what makes you feel good. You're going out here into this world being a blessing, being an amazing person. Let's get out here and help people, man. Let's get out here and help people. Be the greatest that we can be. Let's be better today than we were yesterday. Let's just put our best foot forward. We pop that door open in the morning. What up, world? You're welcome. Kick your front door open. Well, you can't kick it open because you pull it. But slam your door behind you and say, what up, world? You're welcome. Because here comes greatness. And greatness is I. He is I and I am him. Slim with the tilted brim. Oh, man. I'm feeling good. Positive vibes only. Be respectful in the chat. No trolling in the chat, y'all. We do what we do. You can be yourselves. Be cool, though. Be respectful. Be cool. You can get your shots off. Get whatever what you're doing in there. But Dejon was throwing haymakers. Dejon was catching, slipping, throwing rights, belly bump. A belly bump to him falling to Yokozuna drop. Boom. Hey, Dejon's a nigga out here, man. Dejon is a topic of discussion right now, whether you like it or you don't. And Rosecrans Vic fucked up. Big, damn it. I got to get my journalism skills together. Big Swift fucked up. So what I was saying is that there is a backstory to this. It's not just Dejon defending himself. There has been some back and forth online between the three parties. Dejon be going back and forth with a lot of people, man. He be getting into it. He's got very strong opinions, very strong thoughts on a lot of things. And Dejon is going to let you know about it. He's not going to hold his tongue. He's not going to hold his thoughts or opinions. I appreciate that. I respect that about him. He feels the way he feels, and he stands on it, and that's it. You could try to have a verbal dialogue with him, a verbal battle, and try to get him to understand your point of view and his point of view. But when he thinks what he thinks and says what he says, he does his research, he's pretty much, I don't want to call Dejon stubborn. I don't have a better word than stubborn, but he's solid in his thoughts. That's it. That's what we'll say. Dejon is solid in his thoughts. But Rosecrans Vic and Dejon have been going back and forth on Twitter, X, or whatever. I don't have the screenshots and to show you, but I will talk about it. Rosecrans Vic and Dejon have been going at it from the point of where Dejon thought Rosecrans Vic was calling, was saying my nigga. And so he called him out like, oh, you're Hispanic, Spaniard heritage, this and that. But it led from him saying that to Rosecrans Vic saying that wasn't me saying my nigga, that was me singing along one of Big Swift's songs, singing along, and he captured it. But the words that were being read, or the words that were captioned there, was Big Swift saying my nigga to Rosecrans Vic, not Rosecrans Vic saying it to him. So that was the miscommunication there. I don't know how what side or how true which opinion is. I'm just stating what was displayed. And from there, they go back and forth battles of culture vulture. And why aren't you representing your culture and corridos and this and that and boom, boom, boom. And that's the point where I kind of disagree. Like, you don't have to be a certain race or a certain type to enjoy a certain kind of music and to represent that. So I get Dejon's point of where he's coming from, and the point that he's conveying is that the black culture but hip hop is not only black culture, but it's dominated by black culture, but the representation in the media is not dominated by the black culture, you know? So the people that get to represent and talk about and have the shows and do all the stuff, it really doesn't represent what hip hop looks like. And I get that. I get that point of it, but we're doing our work. We're trying to make that better. People are trying to change the optics of that. And it's in place, taking place now. And that back and forth doesn't help Rosecrans Vic's case of whatever. I don't even know. I haven't heard what he said. I haven't heard what Big Swift has said. But that was the whole thing. And you know, Dejon, when he goes back and forth with people, he could go a little far in his grievance. He could go a little above and beyond, as we know. But he's a passionate dude. That's how he gets down. And the part about like, why don't you represent your culture and this and that, which everybody should represent their culture and promote their culture, because every culture is beautiful. Every culture has pros to what they're doing and needs to be represented. I said on my show the other day, I want to do a better job of representing Mexican, Hispanic, Polynesian, all races that we deal with, all cultures that we deal with. I want to do a better job of that. But they don't need to review Hispanic music. They review music that they like, that they enjoy, that they are knowledgeable of. Maybe they're not knowledgeable of Spanish music, but there needs to be a platform. How about we create a platform for them to do that? Everybody needs representation. Not Swifty Blue, Big Swift. And so that's that back and forth shit that they had about you representing culture vulture and this and that. And then he brought up another person. He said, well, outwork them. If you, Vic said, well, if you feel that way, more power to you, dude. Just outwork the people that are in position. And that's a great point. Outwork them. If you want to get there, outwork it. I love Corrido music. Everybody's biased in everybody's outlook and opinion. But so that's Rosecrans Vic and a little bit of background on Dejon's little battle back and forth of words. But then the Big Swift dude and Dejon have a back and forth where he tells Dejon he's going to spit on him when he sees him. He's going to spit on him, and you're going to have to be about what you say you about. Because when I see you, it's up, and I'm going to spit on you. They get all this stuff. And Dejon said, I don't think you're going to be able to do anything to me. There's one thing you can say about that motherfucker is he stands on his stance, man. It goes to these places. He's in these places. He goes to these places and represents what he represents and stands on his opinion, his thoughts, all that stuff, right? So he said, I don't think you're going to do anything because when I saw you as such and such, you didn't do anything. And so, yeah, well, all that racist shit that you're saying and all that stuff is going to end when I see you. Dejon said, well, it's going to be what it's going to be and let it be that. And the opportunity represented itself, and old boy did exactly what he said he was going to do. But it didn't go the way he envisioned it in his head. It didn't go the way he envisioned it in his head. He fucked around and found out. He fucked around and found out. Spit on him. And the funny shit is, Dejon said, if somebody spits on me, this is when he's always talking to Flacco, if somebody spits on me, it's up. It's cracking. It's smoke in the city. Somebody spit on me. And they both got to be about their word. They both got to be about what they talk about. So old boy had to be about what he talked about. He spit on him. Dejon had to put on a demo. You spit on me, this is what happens. And he beat the fuck out of that artist that spit on him. Spit on Big Swift, spit on him. And he beat the shit out of him. Catching shit with his left, slipping, catching. And boom, hit him with a cold little fat right. Like that's a heavy hand. The nigga don't even got to have a bunch of power. His arm probably weigh 50 pounds. You get that shoulder and that 50-pound arm moving to a target and it hits his target, it's going to connect with some momentum and some velocity and some power. Got put straight up, Dolphin Splash, got put on his pockets. Got put on his pockets by somebody you said you was going to spit on and you was going to beat their ass. And it's funny how God works, man. Oh, this is what you want. This is what you asked for. I'm going to give you ample opportunity to be or do the things that you say you are and do the things that you say you're going to do. Be about it. And that's what happens. And that's what happens, man. Now you got to deal with the repercussions of the aftermath. Like, I would hate to be Big Swift right now. You know how, like, just on the strength of the fact of how many people can't stand Dejon. I'm going to get it right one day. Had the man on Reality Check, and I'm still getting his name wrong. Apologies. You know how many rappers can't stand him or how many people can't stand Dejon? A lot of people love him. A lot of people like him. I'm talking about, like, the people that be hating on him. Now, it's like people be hating on the Paul brothers. They just be wanting to beat his ass. Or they be hating on somebody that's doing great over here. They just want to see him lose. As good as you are, you're going to have the opposite energy of people wanting to see you lose. So many people wanted Dejon to lose that fight. You know how happy a lot of motherfuckers would have been if he'd have lost and got dropped People will be celebrating all across the internet, all across LA. People will be celebrating. Somebody finally got his fat ass, and using derogatory terms about his sexuality. Somebody finally got him. You got to be about what you say you about. They would be celebrating right now. But they fucked around and found out that this dude is with it. He with the business. Grew up fighting probably. A gay dude. Grew up fighting. Always against somebody. You know what I mean? Somebody's always against you. Somebody's always going to be hating on you. Tough life. Teaches you to catch and throw. A tough life teaches you to catch and throw. Slip and throw. Slip and come. Tough life teaches you that. Tough life teaches that when somebody grabs you, you get low, widen your base. Hood 101. Or get tall. Get your base low, spread your legs out wider so that they can't pick you up. Are they trying to scoop you up to slam you? Get wide, get low. And so with all of the background going back and forth prior to this, it looks horrible for them. And maybe a complete 180, 360, whatever you know. Is it 180? It's a 360, you come right back. A complete 180 for Dejon. Now, the companies that he's been going at have to, I don't know if they have to, I don't know what the outcome of this is going to be, but they have to acknowledge and recognize what is taking place. What does that Samoan wrestler say? What's his name? Damn it. He's the biggest Samoan wrestler. I can't think of his name right now. Acknowledge me. What is his name? Roman Reigns. Acknowledge me. Right now, Dejon is in the position for motherfuckers to acknowledge him. Now there you have no option but to acknowledge me. You try to ignore, you try to be dismissive. Yeah, I may have been wrong about some shit. I may have went about it the wrong way. But now I have forced your hands to acknowledge me. Acknowledge me. I dropped your artist. Your boy just kicked me in the head on some vicious hood shit, kicked me in the head while I dropped his homeboy. It just looks bad on so many levels. Yeah, The Rock is the number one Samoan wrestler. Don't get me wrong. Roman Reigns, everybody be saying Roman Reigns. It's The Rock. For sure, it's The Rock. For sure, it's The Rock. But acknowledge me as your tribal chief. But whatever. I look like Timo Roman Reigns. F you, man. Whatever. I'm going to sip my coffee on that. Well, at least he's a good person to look like. God damn. Straight right. Boom. Now, but this is why I say stop getting tricked out of your position. You were in a great position. I don't know what is to come of this. I don't know what's to come of this. But it is Rosecrans Vic. I don't know that dude. I don't have any connection, nothing to do. I don't know. I don't know these people. But it is who they say it is. It is his artist. A dude that you had a verbal battle with, a back and forth with, that you don't get along with, that you don't agree with, you allowed that person to trick you out your bag or trick you out your position? Come on, man. Is there a dumber thing to do? With a dumber situation? You gonna let Kirby the Puffball, that's been wanting to trick you out your situation, been wanting you out the building. Man, the reason why I hate that shit so much for him is because I've been tricked out my situation. I've been tricked out my bag by somebody that wasn't worth it and or lost a job or lost a position, did something, tricked out my square over people that weren't worth it. And that shit at the end of the day feels stupid. So if he doesn't lose, that's cool. If he lose, whatever, I don't know what's going to happen. But if you get adverse and negative effects because you want to kick a nigga when he was down, you gave him exactly what you want. It's almost like the white people that be like, hit me, touch me. I dare you. I dare you to touch me. I'm trying to provoke you to hit them because you know they know and you know you'll beat their ass. You know and they know you'll beat their ass, but they know that they will win in the long run because they rather get their ass beat just to get you to be in behind bars. Yeah, I'll sacrifice that. I'll sacrifice that. I'll sacrifice getting punched as long as I can see you get arrested. That's a kind of what this situation is right here. That's kind of what this is. Like you let the Karen put you in jail. And it seems now it's on. Damn, it's premeditated. I'm going to spit on you and beat your ass when I see you. I'm going to spit on you and beat your ass when I see you. Deal with that shit. It's premeditated. Your artist of a personality on a radio show in an event that they fuck with or whatever, at an event that your people is at, where everybody's recording. That's like the fake Don King in that Rocky movie. Touch me not sue. Touch me not sue. I want you to hit me. Hit me not sue your ass. That's a damn shame, but it's very early in the situation. It's very early in the situation. Very early in the situation. We don't know what's to come out of this. We don't know what's to happen, but nigga said yesterday he about to sue and all kind of shit. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know how that shit works, but none of that shit would have happened if you would have kept your feet to yourself, nigga. Keep your feet to yourself. Like, keep your hands to yourself. Keep your feet to yourself. Damn, imagine being a nigga getting beat up by a fat gay nigga and your homie got to help you because you got beat up. And then your homie loses his job because you got beat up by a dude that y'all both hate and can't stand. They said the other side is not wrong. I'm standing, that other side is wrong. Don't spit on a nigga. You shouldn't spit on a nigga. You shouldn't spit on nobody. Keep your hands and your feet to yourself and none of this shit will be happening. What a day. What a morning. What a time to be alive. We are witnessing shit just play out in real life. And all we get to do is just sit here and be good people. Just be positive in our shit. Just be cool. Sit here, be cool. And watch the movie play out. We just watching the movie play out. This nigga got shot at No Jumper. Supposedly had a lawsuit or whatever was going on in No Jumper. Came to FMW. No, first went at it with AD&T Rail over the rap report card shit and who are you or da-da-da-da. Got into it with them. Then they leave. Then he comes on to that shit, gets hired there, gets shot, leaves, comes, gets hired at FMW, tells a story, gets into it with everybody, fights with a lot of people, gets a nigga off his own show. Come to find out it was Stet's show. Stet said it was his show. He let a nigga come within a month and get him out of his own show. This nigga just be tricking niggas out their position. Dejon might be the smartest nigga out, man. He might be the manipulative Kanye, Donald Trump of this shit, nigga. He's out-thinking niggas. He's out-thinking people. He's one step ahead, man. Been shot. All within a year. All within a year. Less than a year, maybe. Been shot. Got a nigga kicked off his own show. Went from one enemy podcast to the next enemy podcast. And both podcasts still talk about him like he's still irrelevant. They still appreciate him. Adam was still talking about the fight yesterday. Like, hey, all due respect. You got to recognize. You recognize what you recognize. Shout out to Dejon. Like, he still got love from both sides. But been fired or left, whatever, from both parties. Started his own shit. Don't got that many views. Hopefully his shit goes up with the shit that's going on or whatever. Chase a nigga off his own podcast. Slapbox with him. Whatever happens over there. I don't know what. Call a nigga bitches. All that shit that they talk about. Whatever. All that shit happens. I'm just putting together the timeline. Then goes after parents and this stuff. We don't got to talk about that. But says some kind of disgusting, nasty shit. But survives that. He has survived his mistakes. He is a survivor because he's I am a survivor. Nigga is surviving. Might be the most gangsterous. He is Omar from The Wire, cuz. Dejon is Omar from The Wire. Then goes to the biggest festival in LA by himself and beats a rapper's ass for all of us to see. Look at me now. I'm King Kong of this bitch. Look at me now. And survives getting jumped and then says he enjoyed getting jumped. Come on, cuz. You can't even write this script. You can't even write this script. His life has been a movie this last year. His life has been a movie this last year. Roller coasters. He survived this last year. If he can survive this last year and make it out of this on top, there is nothing stopping him. More power to him. More energy, respect to him. Burnt out, man. It's burnt the fuck out. It's an embellishment, man. I'm embellishing. No, I know he's not Omar. I know Omar is one of the coldest characters. But I'm just saying, the dude is doing some shit out here. If you look at his last year and what he's overcome, if you can make it through shit like that, and come out on top, nigga, it's all for emotion. Nagwal Art says, Rios, is Dejon still ungodly? I didn't call Dejon ungodly. Maybe I did call him ungodly. I said what he was saying was ungodly. It's like saying he called me a bitch. No, I said you was acting like a bitch. I didn't say you was a bitch. I said you was acting like a bitch. I didn't call him ungodly. I said maybe I did call him ungodly. I can't remember. But I think I said what he was saying was ungodly activity. This dude, you go through these trials and tribulations of this nigga's last year. Imagine you go to both of the biggest platforms, right? And whether Adam likes to admit it or not, FMW No Jumper. They run the show on the West Coast, right? Like everything is going through them on the West Coast for this media, podcast, streaming shit. He's been to both, and he's got relationships with people at both. And can call in and talk to people and enjoy them and benefit from those friendships or networking opportunities. And he's got his own platform, his own podcast. It's not doing the greatest yet, but he does have his rap report card. He does have his sponsorships. He does have his stuff that's going on. I think from this right now, it's up for him. It's up for him. If he can look back on his year and say, look at these motherfuckers couldn't stop me, and say God has got me, I'm with God or whatever, and go. Hey, Dejon, I don't want no smoke because if you see me in public, I don't want the slip, straight right, belly bump to the Yokozuna, belly drop on a nigga, man. I don't want no smoke, Dejon. You got that, man. This kid is doing his thing, man. But I really do want him to look back on this year that he's had of turmoil or trials and tribulations, and you came out on top. You're still coming out on top. Recognize it. Pay attention to it. Be in the moment. Be present in the moment right now and appreciate what you've made it through. Like, I appreciate where I'm at. I'm not saying I'm this successful, but I made it through a whole lot of dumb bullshit to be able to get here to talk to y'all. And I'm proud of that. I'm super proud of that. You still get to be on a podcast with your cousin and your good homeboy. I think that's his homeboy. I think that's his good homeboy. You're not alone. You're not by yourself. You got people supporting you. And now they gotta acknowledge you, recognize. I don't know if y'all seen all the rappers, all the artists that are supporting him, that are saying, that are like making comments, that are sharing the footage and this and that. Like, nigga, the motion is now. I'm not saying he never had motion, because he did have motion, but the opportunity is right now. Motherfuckers fucked around and found out. And y'all two played the fool to platform somebody y'all don't like. This nigga's on the diving board right now, like doing his about to do his fucking somersault into a fucking dive, nigga. Check me out. This nigga is in position. Y'all positioned him. Y'all platformed him. Y'all platformed him. We all got to witness this. I pray and I hope that this nigga makes the most out of this and blows the fuck up, because I want everybody to win. That's something that I will say all the time. I hope Swifty, or Big Swift, I hope he recovers from being put on his pocket. I hope Rosecrans Vic recovers from this as well. But just enjoy this shit, y'all. Enjoy this entertainment. Let's not like take it too serious in one direction or another. Let's wish for people the best for people. Let's wish that they move forward and keep being productive. But let's be entertained. Let's be the audience. Allow them to entertain us. Whether it be a train wreck or a shooting star or a rocket flying, whatever. Let's watch it. Let's comment on it. I'm starting to understand this shit better, man. I'm starting to see this shit better. I'm starting to see this shit more clearly. I'm starting to become better podcaster, I think. Because you can't be too deep in this shit, man. You can't be too deep in thoughts and opinions. Yeah, you have your opinions and your thoughts. But don't be so far one way that you can't be accountable or responsible for your behaviors and this and that. Like, nigga, I could change my thought and this and that. But it's making me a better podcaster by seeing shit clearly, like, and not being too invested in one person and too invested in this person. I'm invested in everybody that I want to win. That's my investment, is I want people to fucking win. I want people to win. Let it be. If it is all content, let it be all content. If it's WWE, let it be WWE. But be entertained. Nigga, what's that nigga's name in Gladiator? A nigga's out there fighting for his fucking life so niggas can laugh and be entertained, and they booing him or whatever. He throw the fucking sword in the crowd and say, "Are you not entertained? Motherfucker, I'm out here dying. Are you not entertained? Shut the fuck up. Sit back and enjoy this fucking circus. Let's go." Even Sharp is doing some good shit. Somebody try to say, oh, Sharp stealing your sauce because he interviewing a nigga. Nigga, you know how many people out here interview people? Thousands of people. I stole somebody's sauce interviewing. There's thousands of people that did interviews before me. There's a lane for all of us. We could all be in the same fucking lane. We can interview the same fucking person on every single thing people are going to watch. Nobody is stealing from nobody. Sharp is doing his thing. I would actually love his, I don't even know if I like the video. Damn. I should have liked my bad to Sharp because I should have liked the video. I don't know if I liked the video. I wasn't purposely being a hater, but I didn't even like the video. But he did an interview with Mike Rashid. Somebody that I used to watch work out, that I used to work out not directly with, but in the same gym in Long Beach. At the Metro Gym in Long Beach. Him, C.T. Fletcher, a bunch of big wigs, niggas, swole ass niggas. Some of the strongest niggas in the world was working out there. And Mike Rashid is a boxer, been to jail, started his own nutrition line, pills, all this stuff. And Sharp just interviewed him. That's a dope nigga to interview. And somebody was, I don't know if they was trying to say that like that way, but nigga, no one's stealing my swag. My swag is for like motherfucker, whatever I'm doing, I want everybody to do. I'm not mad about that. Sharp had a great interview. And I forgot what it's called. Damn it. Oh man, I gotta be better. I gotta do better. I forgot what his show is called. But that's what I need to get better at. I gotta get better at organization structure of my show, having shit on, but it's just me. It's me doing this shit on my own, and doing it every day is not fucking easy, y'all. So y'all got to bear with me. There's going to be some shit that's going to suffer, some shit that's going to do good. But I should have this shit on lock. No Excuses podcast.
Yours truly, Sharp. We in the building, man. You know, and I got a special guest in the building today. My man, Mike Rashid, man.
Hey, you know what? First of all, hold on. Is the mic working? Mic working? Let's shout out me. I designed this shit. Yeah, the colors may be whack. The overlay may be whack. But I designed this shit myself, guys. I did this on Photoshop. Y'all, if y'all was with me on Sunday, I was trying to figure this shit out. I might need to use some different colors and add some labels and logos and shit to this. But I did this shit, man. And this is my reaction screen just for YouTube. This is just my YouTube reaction screen. Yeah, they're giving myself some flowers, cuz. But that's Mike Rashid. And this is my overlay that I set up, nigga. I set that shit up. Yeah, I might need to do a different color scheme. And y'all might not notice, it's a moving background too. Yeah, nigga. Now I got to work on my transition. But yeah, shout out to me, my bad. Shameless plug, my bad. Let's get back to Sharp having his new show called No Excuse Podcast, episode 1. What a great first guest. I don't know if y'all know who Mike Rashid is. Dope dude. Go watch this episode. Go watch this episode. Go. And he's not smoking. I love that for him. He's not smoking. He's not drinking. It's a professional environment. And I love that about me too, because I don't smoke, I don't drink or whatever. It's professional. My thing is, I just got to step up, give me a building, give me a place, give me a thing. But growth because shouldn't we be happy for him? Shouldn't we be celebrating a motherfucker doing better, somebody progressing in life? No matter what has happened, no matter what is going on, people have room to change, and we need to give them room for grace. But shout out to Sharp, man.
What is going on with you? Pro boxer.
Yes, sir.
Let me start this off just so y'all
Yours
can hear.
truly, Sharp. We in the building, man. You know, and I got a special guest in the building today. My man, Mike Rashid, man. What is going on with you? Pro boxer.
Yes, sir.
Pro boxer. You retired?
Yep. Retired.
You like you still can swing on something, man.
I stay ready, bro. I stay ready. You know what I'm saying? The right offer come across my desk, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, so you say for the right money, man, you gonna.
I've seen this dude, Mike Rashid, blow the hell up. His own shoe line. I saw it when these niggas was at the Metro Gym, thugging it out, working out with niggas from the hood in Long Beach. They like kind of towards the north side a little bit, industrial area. But I remember being in there with Manny. I think Trey was in there for a minute. But shout out our homie, our brother Marcus used to work there. And I just want to give a plug and say that like how motherfuckers recognition means a lot. Maybe not, recognition for me may not mean anything. But shout out to Sharp. I see you. Nigga, and motherfuckers trying to say some stupid shit about this and that. Nigga, there's been motherfuckers, thousands of motherfuckers doing this. Interviewing people. Interviewing ain't new. Ain't nobody stealing shit. This nigga is winning. To me, he's winning. 36,000 views. That's cracking to me. More than any view I've had on any of my videos. Y'all can say F him all you want. But guess what? I'm not going to let that shit cloud my thoughts of seeing a nigga doing something better and moving forward and progressing in life. Shout out to Cuz. Shout out to him, man. Mo Power, shout out to him. He's got a new shit called No Excuses. Shout out to my boy D Wright, Darrell Wright, and D Wade. The Ace hat is a black golfing clothing line. Shout them out too. Oh, you know what? Wait, what is this? This is See No Evil. Somebody sent me this shit. Speak no evil, see no evil. It's evolution, whatever. But shout out, man. Shout out. I got a super. Let me read these super chats real quick. The first super chat is Nagwal Art. Already read that. Let me do a super chat goal, actually. 10 super chats. Let's see if we can meet this super chat goal. And I have a Hidden Heroes dropping real soon. Real soon. Hidden Heroes probably drop today, actually. It might drop today, this afternoon. I'm going to start dropping the Hidden Heroes in plain sight in the afternoon, like in the evening time. Like maybe say like 4, 5 o'clock, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, but around then. But Hidden Heroes with Chris Young, Air West. He has a program, a basketball program for the youth, for everybody. It's called Air West LA. His name is Chris Young. He was in Slam Ball. He runs the Mamba basketball league with Vanessa Bryant, and he's played one-on-one with Michael Jordan. Let me see if I can go to Chris real quick. Let's see if I can find Chris. Chris Young Slam Ball. I think they should bring this shit back. They call him the ghetto bird in Slam Ball. That shit's vicious. Bam.
Points in a single game.
Slam Ball. This is my next Hidden Heroes. Chris Young, Ghetto Bird from Slam Ball. He has his own program called Air West that he started with his brother, with his homeboy Keon. And Luck will be here tomorrow. And he's got a program called Air West out here that's a free program. One of the most amazing basketball camps, clinics. It's every Wednesday at Exposition Park. Nigga, I'm all over LA. I'm all over LA. I'm everywhere. I'm in every single hood representing and supporting every single hood. I'm not lying when I say I'm everywhere. But Xander has been a part of this program. But shout out to this dude, Chris, man. He used to coach at Lusinger. A lot of great people that he knows that he's dealt with. But Air West is the next Hidden Heroes with Chris Young, man.
Drafted developmental player to the most relentless offensive force in the game. Young has become the leading scorer in the league, dropping 40 points in a single game. Young uses his track and field background to skip across the trampolines and attack the rim at maximum velocity.
Bam!
As long as the sport's going to be around, I want to be around. Gives me a chance to be the professional athlete that I always dreamed of being.
That's Chris Young, man. Let me see if I can find another video of him.
Ghetto Bird taking flight, sending out a massive booty call.
It's not a massive booty call.
Undrafted developmental player to the most relentless offensive force in the game.
They need to bring Slam Ball
Young
back
has
for
become
sure.
the leading scorer in the league, dropping 40.
Like, no joke. There was one in here that was so vicious. One of these dunks that was so cold. Oh, look at how this nigga smacked this fool. We gotta do it like this. Okay. Smack. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. He smacked that fool, man. Look at that shit. Get it. Bam. Leveled that nigga, man. Let me stop cursing. Let me stop. But this is my next Hidden Heroes, guys. I'm going to drop it today. It's with Chris. I don't know if I just watched that one. I just watched that one. This is him going one-on-one with MJ. Never go one-on-one with Michael Jordan. If there's one thing I would tell anybody, that unless you just want the memory and the history and just like, oh shit, I went one-on-one with MJ. I don't think Michael Jordan is going to lose anything. He's going to embarrass you in basketball. I think MJ hit this nigga with like 5 turnarounds. Look at this. Left or right? Money. In jeans. In jeans. Got him. But, okay, just did that. That was a little shameless plug for Hidden Heroes. Chris Young. Air West Mamba Camp, Mamba Basketball Camp with Vanessa Bryant. He has Air West. It's a free clinic, a free camp for kids of all levels, all sizes, all boys, girls. I think it's 14 and under. And then he has another portion that's like for adults where they do programming like that. But these are the people that I want to represent, that I want to show love to and get you guys to know them so that their names and their faces can be known as well. And just the people that are in this community making an impact. And Chris Young is one of them. Chris Young is one of them. And Air West LA is a poppin' popular program, and it's free every Wednesday. Every Wednesday is free. They got about 100 kids in there. 4 gyms, 4 basketball, more than 4 courts, but about 50, I might be over exaggerating, but like 10 coaches, 10 trainers, the best trainers. Is dope. So if you guys want to support my community, support our community, support the LA community and the people that are making an impact in the community, please watch these videos. Share these videos. These videos may inspire somebody else to do shit similar to what these leaders in the neighborhood are doing. And a lot of times go unrecognized. But the impact they have on our kids and our community are amazing and will always be fruitful because these kids will remember this shit forever. So if you're about that, watch our Hidden Heroes. Watch Barack Obama's Hidden Heroes, the guy Keep It 100. Just support, man. For sure, for sure. Support. And that's that. Let me get back to the super chats. My bad. Just wanted to show some love to Chris real quick. No disrespect sends a super chat. Is the Rainbow wrong for suing or trying to get Vic fired? You ain't wrong for trying to do nothing to a nigga that kicked you in your head twice while you was not paying attention or not even able to defend yourself. When you were defenseless, getting somebody running, jumping, super kicking your ass in the head, then come around, bend the corner, come back and pie-ow, kick your ass while you struggling to get up. He's a big nigga. He can't even get up. If that energy was that energy, have that energy when you're going toe to toe. That's all I'm saying. If it's that, go toe to toe with nigga. Tafashe. So I don't think he's wrong for seeking any repercussions or whatever, however you say that. I don't think he's wrong for seeking that shit. But he said he's not going to the police, which is good. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't going to put niggas in jail, which I hate when niggas go to jail. I hate niggas going to jail for stupid mistakes. Now, you do some real shit, yeah. But, nigga, stupid mistakes, little silly shit, like, nah. So he said he's not going to involve the police, which is some more... More shit. More kudos to Dejon, nigga. He more of a nigga than a lot of people out here. He more of a beast than a lot of niggas out here. So I ain't getting the police involved. That's what he said. I don't know. Thizzy, $5 super chat. Stay consistent and the numbers will come. Sharp has a loyal following of aunties who support all his moves. I'm not hating though. Church, good. He deserves the support he gets. I'm not hating on the numbers. I think I'm making an impact with the people that are here. I'm making an impact with y'all. You know what I mean? Like in due time, what God's will happen. God's will, right? Whatever he wants will happen. And if this is what he wants, this is what's happening. Tina Baby, thank you for the super chat. Thizzy, Tafashe, no disrespect. Nagwal Arts, thank you guys all for the super chats. I appreciate all of y'all. We got 7 more to hit the goal. Tina Baby, salute. Coffee and aces and spades in the chat for the ace love. You already know. But there's something else I want to get to. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way and made me feel a certain kind of way. I thought I saw it on here. Oh, here it is. Y'all don't hate. It's a little bit of no jumper content. Don't hate. It's a messaging in this. It's not just about no jumper. But here's my Instagram overlay. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Look at that. Oh, shit. And it came up perfect. This is my Instagram overlay, man. Let's go. You know what? I need to make it a little bit. Whatever. We're just going to deal with it like this. It's another brother. I can fix the sizing of it later. But some of the most disrespectful shit is about to take place right now. One of the most disrespectful things, some may say he has it coming. Some may say he doesn't deserve it. Yeah, I'm going to add logos. I'm going to add reaction scene. I'm going to add text and lettering to this shit. It's going to look better. It's going to look better than this. But this is some of the most disrespectful shit I've ever heard and said to somebody in their face. Some may say he has it coming. He disrespects his wife by being in that industry. I say no one should ever be able. Oh, let's just watch it.
Off your favorite porn stars. Who else you
Shout out,
fans
Don't
of?
Panic.
Bro, what, bro? Who said that she was our favorite porn star? We're trying to f this girl in real life.
Yeah, right. I'm telling you how unrealistic that is.
She's not my favorite porn star. She one of my favorite smut bitches. You feel me? And that's just a smut bitch I want to knock off the list.
That's a bitch. Yo, we came that
Smut
late.
bitch.
That's a bitch I want to knock off the list.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
That's a bitch I want to knock off the list. To a man's face about his wife. What y'all call these? YNs? Y'all call them YNs?
Really, that's a crazy way to talk about my wife, too. I understand you guys are young gooners and you can masturbate to her and shit like that, but calling her a smut bitch, that's kind of crazy.
That's a crazy way you just talk, period. Like,
And
you
they
talk,
shook
like,
hands on her.
like that's how you escalated the conversation. Like, you feel me? You escalated the level of the conversation.
But how did we escalate it?
No, because you just like, once you just start dragging shit, like, that's disrespectful.
What were we dragging?
Yeah, where y'all feel like going left though?
You said where we feel like it went left?
Yeah.
When he said we come f this girl. Like, what, bro? You let other niggas do it? Why we can't do it?
Yeah, we do porn.
What?
You guys don't do porn, right? I'm assuming since you're 16.
I do a porn.
We gonna send Lena to we gonna book a telly for Lena tonight.
Yeah. You're gonna have to get your own pussy. I hate to break it to you.
What you think about that, Dry One?
I don't know. I ain't feeling it.
Wait, so you guys are virgins?
Actually, I'm gonna say yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
I got a girl, bro. She ain't let me hit yet.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you're gonna have to figure that out. You guys come in here and start listing off your favorite porn stars. Who else are you fans of?
Bro, what, bro? Who said?
Thoughts on that, right? I don't even think that he doesn't even, I don't even think he's mad about that. I don't even think he's really mad or whatever. This is content for cuz. But this is why I always say it, when you, like, growing up with a sister, people are going to treat your sister how they see you treat your sister. If you calling your sister all kind of bitches, disrespecting her, people are going to think they could be that way to her as well. So you establish a standard for how she is treated. You establish a standard for how somebody views or treats your people. If you treat them that way, if you disrespect them, then that means I can. I could disrespect, I could trip. She's in porn, nigga. Like she's a smut bitch. That's what they called her, a smut bitch. Imagine somebody calling your wife a smut bitch to your face. Couldn't have enjoyed that. But the shit you put out comes back to you. The shit you put out comes back to you. Let's listen to it once again. Lena is just an innocent. She just she caught astray because of your husband. The life that he's living, or the people that he's interviewing or talking to, are given access and platforms to say shit about you like this. And nigga, it's not too much. Nigga, if the nigga didn't like it, he would took it off.
If she was our favorite porn star, we're trying to f this girl in real life.
Yeah, right. I'm telling you how unrealistic that is.
She's not my favorite porn star. She's one of my favorite smut bitches, you feel me? And that's just a smut bitch I want to knock off the list.
God damn.
You guys come in here and start listing off your favorite porn stars. Who else are you fans of?
Bro, what? Bro, who said that she was our favorite porn star? We're trying to f this girl in real life.
Yeah,
right. I'm telling you how unrealistic that is.
She's not my favorite porn star. She's one of my favorite smut bitches, you feel me? And that's just a smut bitch I want to knock off the list.
Bitch, yo, we can't.
It's my favorite smut bitch I want to knock off. Now, I don't know if I pray to get to a position and a status of calmness or relaxed, complete, balanced energy where that can happen and I could just be like, but in the back of my head, it's like, oh, as soon as these cameras go off, pretzel. Like, this is cuz life. This is his lifestyle. It's showing now like that this nigga is top tier of whatever he is. Whatever this nigga, this white boy is, he's top tier of it. I don't know what it is that he is. I don't know if it's journalism. I don't know if it's trolling. I don't know. Whatever he is, he's in his own lane. The nigga's top tier in that lane. For that, if you can't get a nigga to react off of saying that, there's nothing you can do to him to get him to react, but short of tying up his people and torturing them. Shit, couldn't be me. I know I'm not there.
That's a bitch I want to knock off the list.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Really, that's a crazy way to talk about my wife too. I understand you guys are young gooners and you can masturbate to her and shit like that, but calling her a smut bitch, that's kind of crazy.
That's a crazy way you just talk. Period. Like you talk. Like, you feel me? So, like that's how you escalated the conversation. Like you feel me? You escalated the level of the conversation.
But how did we escalate it?
No, because you just like. Once you just start dragging shit, like that's disrespectful.
What were we dragging?
Yeah, where y'all feel like one left though?
You said where we feel like it one left?
Yeah.
When he said we come f his girl. Like, what, bro? You let other niggas do it? Why we can't do it?
Yeah, we do porn.
What?
You other niggas do it, why we can't do it? That's exactly what I'm saying. If you treat them that way, if you display this, if this is your standard and if this is your boundary, it's going to be young niggas like that. Like, wait, why we can't do it? They going to make a mistake. And even if they're not purposely doing it, someone's going to make a mistake and be like, oh, it's cool. They going to test the boundaries. They going to test the waters. Niggas said, she's my favorite smut bitch. Woo! Whatever lane he's in, whatever his position is, I said I don't know what it is. I'm not educated or professional enough or have enough wisdom in this field to know what he's doing in this field. Nigga's top tier. White boy is top tier. He can't be moved. He's a fucking rock. Is he emotionless? I don't know. The nigga does not get affected by shit. If that don't move you, why are y'all niggas wasting your breath trying to get him to understand anything that y'all saying? Why you talk about this? Why you do this and that? Why is he this? Nigga, stop asking that. From this right here, nigga, stop asking questions. It's over. It's over. That question don't need to be asked no more. This nigga's on another level. This nigga's in a different space.
You guys don't do porn, right? I'm assuming since you're 16.
I do a porn.
Hey, Dante, don't get beside yourself. Be cool, cuz. Be cool. I know you over there gooning because we got your guy on here, but chill out. Nigga, be balanced, cuz. WWF. Working without feelings. Me and Manny show. Working without feelings.
We gonna send Lena to we gonna book a telly for Lena tonight.
Yeah.
We gonna book a telly with Lena tonight. I'm not in a place. God has not put me in a place yet. God has more work to do on my heart, my spirit, my soul. There's a lot more work that needs to be done. Lord, there's more work that needs to be done. Lord, please don't put me in that situation where somebody does that. Ask, begging. Give me the strength.
I hate to break it to you.
What you think about that, Dry One?
I don't know. I ain't feeling it.
Wait, so you guys are virgins?
Actually, I'm gonna say yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
I got a girl, bro. She ain't let me hit yet.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you're gonna have to figure that out. You guys come in here and start listing off your favorite porn.
So that's that. This is just an example of what I was saying, y'all, is that the disrespect you allow, the unchecked aggression that you allow, are the way you move, the way that your actions speak louder than words. Because people are watching. My dad said on reality check, they're watching. People are always watching. People are always watching. People are always calculating how they can move or how they conduct themselves around you. Do you think that they would have said that to, I'm trying to think of a husband and wife couple that's famous. I don't know, what's a famous husband and wife couple? Damn, I'm drawing a blank. You think they would have said that to Mike Tyson's wife? Or they would have said that to a pastor's wife? I don't think so. Would they have said that to somebody that they seen that respects their wife and respects their life and their family? I don't think so. So you set the standard for how people treat you. Adam has set the standard. Dante calling names. Dante, stop calling names, man. Leave people alone. If we start the negative, they can call and bashing this and that, and you get unfocused on if your focus is a chat, you in here for the wrong reason. And this is the warning, sending out a warning. My mods in here, I love what my mods do. If it's up, it's up. Nigga, be cool. Well, you was chilling, continue to chill, and fall off him, y'all. Y'all fucking distracting me with y'all shit. You set the standard for how you're treated, man. You set the standard for how people see you, view you, and they decide in those moments what they can do, what they can and can't get away with. And people got on me for saying, stop calling these women, like the dudes was talking about Heather or whatever, and then they was on the shows. And I just said, hey, man, we all got to work with each other. Why not just have a certain level of respect, a standard of respect that we do with each other? We're all black and brown in this small community. It would be best if we all just got along and didn't say disrespectful shit about each other's people that we don't know, that you may have to work with at one time. They said I was virtual signaling because I said something about Lena, that I called her a bee or a hoe, which I didn't. They said I was virtual signaling because I was just saying, like, nigga, let's just set a standard where, nigga, we don't do shit like that. Could we come to that agreement? And motherfuckers was on me like I was crazy. As soon as the Adam shit went up, Dante lost his damn mind, huh? You got excited, man. Adam came on here. Adam showed up, you start gooning, nigga. You start drooling at the mouth. Be chill. Shit, let's just chill and have a good time. We just talked about having a good time here, man. But that shit's crazy. Motherfuckers act like I was saying some stupid shit. When I brought up the shit that I think Flacco shouldn't be going at gangsters and doing shit like that and disrespecting because that's not your lifestyle. That's not your world. There's repercussions for that shit. There's things that can happen. There's stuff that can happen like that you don't need to happen to you. That's not my boy, not my person, but I still look at him like a young man in this world. Like, dude, this is just advice just in life, nigga. Like, don't go around disrespecting somebody's wife that you ain't never met and you just going off of shit that you see on the internet or whatever. You can have your opinion, your thoughts, but to go out of your way to say this bitch is a whole cunt, whatever, and then calling gangsters, this and that, when you may have to see these people, like, it's just smart not to do that shit. But motherfuckers went after me like I was crazy just for wanting to be cool. Like, let's just keep this shit cool. Motherfuckers was hot. God damn. Dante's pushing peace, y'all. He's a brand new dude. Let him push peace. Like, disrespecting and hating on somebody that went to you. I understand the fig community world and the no jumper shit, and we was going back and forth, but that was a reality of motherfuckers going back and forth with pretty much your op or your enemy. But just to be out here just disrespecting whoever, just randomly, just saying whatever you want about somebody's wife or somebody's people or this hood that you don't know or don't know these people, it's dumb. But you would have thought I was saying some dumb shit the way people reacted to that. Get your coffee. Get your teas. Like and subscribe, please. Like the show. Please subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Leave a comment. Do what you do. But I appreciate y'all being in here, man. This is the AM Wake Up Show. We started late today because of unforeseen circumstances. But we here. Let me ask y'all this. If somebody's wife is in the corn industry, does that give you the green light to disrespect them or to treat them in a manner you wouldn't treat somebody else in a different industry? Does that give you the right to disrespect her? I really want to know. I'm curious about that. I got a poll up. I put it up a questionnaire. Put the poll up. That's a good one, eh? If we don't see it, we don't have a problem with it. But if you always putting it on the shelf for people to see, and you're also disrespecting your own wife, why would somebody else be respectful? Okay, that's one thing. So this is not them. This is not Adam, Lena. This is just like if somebody is in the corn industry, just somebody, an individual, just an individual woman or a guy, man or woman is in the industry, and that's what they do for a living. Do you treat them less than? I love my chat. I love my chat. Tonyo, that's absolutely 100% correct. We're all a little prejudiced. We all have our prejudice, our own biasness, our own prejudgments, our pre-opinions of people or what we think. And we're being brainwashed every day. So it's almost impossible not to, right? It's almost impossible not to have a preconceived notion or a prejudgment of somebody because of all the things we listen to, all the things that we see on TV, everything we see on the internet. Nigga, if I was a white person living in, I don't want to say a place because people always get mad when I say a place. Just say Timbuktu. I'm going to make up a place. And a white person in Timbuktu, and I've had no interactions with black people, and all I see is like the 20v1, the Drewski House stuff, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, or the news, whatever, all this shit that comes out. I forget all these other shows. Like if I just watched the Zeus Network, I would be scared of black people. I would be very scared of black people if that was my only understanding or my only representation of them. So yeah, we all have our own prejudices, but it's also what you're exposed to. It's Adam's job to protect and defend Lena. Maybe he felt like it wasn't the moment she wasn't in danger, she wasn't in trouble. You know what I mean? Like just somebody is disrespecting her verbally. Everybody has their own relationships. Everybody has their own ways that their relationships work. But so we're saying we had to poll up for 3 minutes. And 66% is saying, no, you don't treat them less than. And that's the right answer. If somebody's doing an OnlyFans or if somebody is just anything, what's another job? A police officer or a bounty hunter or just something individual, somebody that's a janitor, a custodian, a waitress, the way that you treat people that don't matter to you, the way you treat people that don't benefit you says a lot about who you are. The way you treat people in life, do you treat a prostitute less than? Do you treat a gay man less than? Do you treat a transgender less than? I may not even agree with transgenders and men in women's sports, but I don't treat them less than. They may think differently than me, but I'm not going to treat them bad. I'm not going to treat a corn star bad. I may not agree with their living. Look, I'm Christian. I'm not going to treat a Hebrew Israelite or a Jewish rabbi or a monk or a Muslim. I'm not treating them any worse or any better than I treat my own people. It's the same across the book. Jesus went to the people that were in trouble. He went to the troubled people. Everybody's just as important. So I like that my chat is saying 64% is saying no. We treat humans equally. So it doesn't give you the right to treat people less than just because of what they do for a living. At the end of the day, they're still human. And they are a product of what their environment was. People are a product of their environment. People are a product of their exposure. People aren't born racist. People are not born in the KKK. That is something taught by somebody who is troubled. No, I 100% agree, GFS. Just because if someone is disrespecting your wife, you still defend her, though. You may not defend her profession. No, you defend your wife at all times. But I don't know if that was his defense. I don't know that dude. I don't know Adam from a fork in the road, man. I don't know him from anything. I don't know who he is. I don't know their relationship, but that may be his situation. So 76 votes when we say 66% are saying no, we don't treat people less than. And I just wanted to ask that question because if we would have said yes to the people that did say yes, who else do you treat less than? Who else do you do you allow to treat disrespectfully just because of their position in life, just because of where they are in life? Who else do you treat that way? You treat waiters, waitresses, hosts, landscapers, people mowing the lawn, gas attendants. Do you treat them bad just because of what they do? Or do you treat people that you disagree with their lifestyle, you just treat them bad? Or you treat them less than? People who don't respect themselves. People who drink liquor don't respect themselves. They disrespected their body. Do you treat them bad? People who eat horribly disrespect themselves. People who are fat are disrespecting themselves. There's all kinds of ways to disrespect yourself, but we always formulate these margins and boundaries and boxes and marginalize people to what we want them to be. Like, yeah, we could do that for everything if we wanted to. Some people don't respect themselves. I'm not disrespecting them because they don't. So I'm going to allow somebody's bad character or somebody's lack of knowledge or a lack of self-love affect the way I am? Shit. I'm going to let somebody that doesn't have the strength to be better or doesn't know to be better or is in a position where they don't respect themselves, I'm going to let them let me be disrespectful. I'm going to make them let me be disrespectful. Nothing you do is going to change me as my character. Nobody knows Dante McGriff. Nobody knows what it's like to be the sad man, to be the bad man. What is that from? I know that song. Damari. Damari Mullen, super chat. Rios, I remember on that reality check, you said you go visit your cousins in La Habra to go to the beach. Do you still go out there? I don't go out there as often as I used to when I was a kid. But when I was a kid, I used to go to La Habra, stay at my cousin's house. And we would go down Beach Boulevard all the way down. But he was just on the show. Gusty Wins. He was just here on a morning show. He came and visited me. Now, if I tell y'all that the shit he's been through, my cousin Gusty Wins, his life is a movie as well. I can't wait for him to open up and talk about the shit he wants to talk about or the shit that he's been through. There's some bad bees everywhere in the world. There's some bad bees everywhere. Hey, Dante is a fool, man. He said he count money, he's just getting cramps in his hands. Man, y'all niggas is hilarious. Y'all funny. But yeah, man. Chat's going in a different direction. So that's my turn, my time to log out, y'all. We had all the positivity we can have. The chat controls the live. So we about to get out of here. I will not be a part of the ugly. It's just what I won't do. So I much rather be chilling with my son and checking on him. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all that kept it positive, and being cool in the chat. To those that's not, be on what you're going to be on. There's other shows to go to today, but peace out. I'm out of here, y'all. Hold on. Oh, damn. I forgot to do the calls. Dang it. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I missed the whole segment. My bad. Did it work? Just playing. Just playing. I wasn't leaving anyway. Chat, I'm leaving. If this was prison. I'm just joking. Sander. Somebody say I'm about to go yell in the closet. I lied, y'all. Okay, hold on. But yeah, if you guys want to call in. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. Talk about the Dejon thing. Talk about the disrespect to Adam's wife. That shit's just...
Unknown caller.
Oh. Let's go. Already got a call, y'all. Hey, what's up? This is Rios, the AM Wake Up Show. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name?
Hey, this is Jordy. Is this boys Rios?
Yes, this is Rios. This is the AM Wake Up Show. What's happening, fam?
Oh my God, Rios. I just want to say I'm a huge fan. This is my first time calling. I've been watching you for so long.
Oh, man, thank you for calling in. I appreciate your support, man, and the love, man. I really do. Without y'all, I ain't shit. Nah, I'm still shit because I got God on my side, but but y'all making this shit happen over here, man.
Thank you so much. I just went through like the roughest, I want to say, patch in my life just now. Since the New Year's, I've been 3 months sober.
Let's go.
Yesterday.
Let's go. Congratulations to you, man.
Yes. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you for saying that. But I do want to say that I broke my 3 months. You know, it was really 4 months, but like I broke my sobriety. Yesterday.
Hey, look, everybody falls off, right? Like people, you fall off. You learn from falling off, but don't beat yourself up over it. Don't beat yourself up over making a mistake. We get weak. We're not perfect. We're going to have times where we fall off the wagon or whatever they call that. I forget what they call it, but my dad did it a couple times. You know what I mean? And then as kids, I learned. I saw the hurt in his eyes and the disappointment, the shame. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah. And see, my father was an alcoholic as well, and you know, it like I saw him, and it sucked that I took after him, but I really am trying to, you know what I mean, make myself better and stuff. But just yesterday, I didn't lose my family, but my girl and my daughter, you know, left the house.
Is that what caused you? Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. You can keep on going.
No, I want to hear what you were going to say. This is your call. Go ahead.
No, yeah. Sorry for taking so long.
No, don't apologize for anything. You can take an hour if you want to. Let's talk, man.
And I saw you was about to get off, and I was like, damn, I wanted to call today. And I was like, dang, you about to get off. So I was just like, all right. I was like, that's just a sign not to call in. You know what I mean? But then you ran it back, and you were like, oh, never mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just playing, man. I was just playing. But let's get to it. I want to ask you. Did the drinking start after the family bounced, or did the drinking start before and that's why they left?
No, so I was like, so it was my daughter's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know how it goes with like families, you know, the mother's family and then the father's family.
Yeah.
All that stuff. And then it didn't go as planned for her birthday, but we did have a great time. So then the next day, you know, we got into an argument, and then we, you know, decided to separate, me and the mother, you know, because it wasn't just working out. And I decided to take a shot at work that day. And, you know, once you take one shot,
it leads to another, We always think we're strong enough to.
And I failed. Yeah, and I thought I was strong enough, but I failed.
You made a mistake. Let me ask you this.
Yeah,
what did you enjoy about being sober? What were the things that you enjoyed about being sober?
Just really spending more time with my daughter. But to be honest, I didn't feel like myself. To be honest.
Mm-hmm. Because you're starting to get to know who you are. For a long time, we don't know who we are.
No. Yep, that's true as well. I thought I knew who I was. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you know, one shot leads to 2 shots, and yeah, I did have. You know what I mean? I can admit I did have a problem.
It's okay.
And I tried, you know, for 3.
Hey man, you know how many times I've stopped and started.
Really
so my thing is this. This is what I'm trying to ask you. Think about the things that you enjoyed while you were sober, right? Like you got to enjoy being around your daughter more. You got to enjoy being around your family more. You got to see that a lot of the questions that they had about your character or who you are, they couldn't blame it on alcohol anymore. Keep the positives.
No, but see,
go ahead.
Yeah, see, like that's what I'm saying. Even when I'm sober, like people accuse me of being not sober.
Right. That's a part of it. Because guess what they're judging you based off of?
Me being drunk all the time.
You being drunk all the time. We've laid a history, a track record of bad behavior. We have to allow the people that are judging us the grace to be thinking about us in what they've known us to be. Yeah, we may have changed and we may be on a different track and be on a different path, but they don't soon forget the past. They don't soon forget what you did in the past and how you were in the past, but you have to outwork that. You have to outlive that. You have to continue in your path. You can't let their doubt in you affect you. You still got to move forward and allow them the grace to be like, oh, whatever. That's their problem, not yours.
Yeah.
That's not your problem. That's their problem. Yeah. But you have to realize that you're a better person when you are sober, when you are doing things, and especially if it's a problem when you drink. Some people can drink and it's not a problem. There's people in this world that can drink and just be cool. I can't. I'm not that guy. Like I had to realize that shit. Like, and I used to be like, oh, I'm fucking weak. That's whack that I can't do that. Nah, you know what? I'm a beast. I can overcome this shit and I can drink. No, nigga, you cannot. It's not for you, Rios. And I had to realize that like it's not conducive to my future and me building positivity and growing in the world. We have to learn that some people can deal with alcohol, some people cannot. I'm the cannot.
Yeah, and trust me, I'm very truthful as well. I probably can't handle it as well, to be honest, and that's why I try to stop. But just yesterday was like, you know, my breaking point, and I just had to. And I feel bad, but I wasn't like drunk. I took like 3 shots.
Yeah,
I wasn't drunk, but that was the breaking point for her as well. So I get it, you know,
because she's seen you going. Because her fear of you going back to what you used to be, because now she's seen you in a different light, and she's fearful of what you're going to go back to. Now I've seen you be a better person, and I love this person, but now I see you going back to being what you used to be. Think about that shot as in your daughter not being in your life. Look at that like, damn, is this shot worth me not being around my daughter?
Yeah, I'm feeling it now. I'm alone. I'm all alone in my apartment right now.
You're alone. You're alone in your apartment, but you're not alone in spirit. You're alone in your apartment physically right now. Nobody's there, but you got people in your corner, people praying and rooting for you. But you have to do the work.
Thank you.
You have to do the work. It doesn't get done by itself. You have to put the work in. And guess what? Every day you got to beat that monster. Every day you got to fight that fight. Every day. But it's worth it to it makes everything worth it when you put it into perspective and say like, shit, I'm going to beat this monster's ass because guess what? I need to be in my family's life. I need to bring my family back together. And then if you don't even want to put it for your family, you alone yourself deserve that life. You have to prioritize you, self-value. You are worth it. You are worth having a good life and not having to deal with this bullshit because you deserve it.
No, yeah.
Let alone just your daughter and your family. But what about you? You deserve the extra years of life. Yeah, you deserve to be able to wake up in the morning and be energetic.
And that's true. And then that's why like I admire you so much. I ain't even gonna lie, because you told your story and you so real. And like I like, you know what I mean? I was that dude. I was that crazy guy. I was drinking. Everybody loved to have me around because I'm that drunk dude that would just be wild.
Right.
You tell me this, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, you ain't got to tell me twice. I'll do it. What's up?
I'm with the business. But when we start realizing
you're
that,
right. I do got to.
But we have to realize who we want to be. Who do you want to be? I don't want to be a crash out. Like, that's not even who I am. I'm just with the business, but that's not who I want to be. Like, I don't have that fear. I don't have that level of fear in me that other people have. But that doesn't mean that's who I am. Maybe I should have been a fighter pilot. Maybe I should have been a firefighter instead of a crash out, but somebody that can face these fears that other people can't face. But we don't find it. We find it in fighting. We find it in the hood. We find it in these other places. But guess what? There's other outlets for people like us that face monsters and say, nigga, I'm not scared of that shit. I could do this. I could do that. There's other things for that. But we don't have those options or we don't see them. But you have to make sure you prioritize yourself and show yourself and tell yourself how important you are. You being the best you is the most important thing. Not even just for your family, but for you.
And I've learned to try to value myself because when I was drinking, I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to just drink and work, get this money for my daughter, and that's it. But I ain't care about my house. I ain't care about nothing. It was just straight up drinking, go to work, get this money, pay the rent, my daughter straight. That's it.
Right. And we
now
don't.
I feel like
you think about it, the alcohol is poison. It's really poison. It's just poison to your body.
Really
Your body is rejecting it. Your body is rejecting it. It's your body doesn't want that shit in it. That's why we're not supposed to be doing it. It's literally poison. You know what I mean? Like, try to find different outlets. Try to find stuff. But what you need to do is set you aside a schedule of reading. Set you aside a schedule of praying. Set you aside a schedule of you doing something for yourself outside of drinking. If that's hiking, that's walking, playing basketball. If that's going to the community center and helping out and volunteering, whatever it is, you got to do it. You got to do better. Like Ed says, do better for yourself. Yes, the family is super, super important, but if you're not here, they don't even get to enjoy you. They don't even get to enjoy you from a distance if you're not here. So you have to prioritize yourself, man. Make sure you tell yourself how important you are and how good of a person you are. Every single one of us, every individual person in this chat, every individual in this world is valuable. You're valuable.
Thank you so much, Real. See, and I was scared to call. Honest to God, I was so scared to call. I'm like, I ain't really want to talk about this lame ass shit going on in my life and shit. You know what I mean? But sorry for cutting.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
But hey, Rios, I truly appreciate you. You know what I mean? Like, once I heard your story, bro, I connected so much with you, and you just been an inspiration in my life, bro. I really want to say that you like 50% of the reason I stopped drinking those 3 months. It was really 4 months, but I just keep on playing. I just keep on saying 3 months. But you really the reason.
Hey man, God is look. That's God. That's God. It ain't me. Glory to God. Really, glory to God. It ain't me. It's just we don't talk about this shit enough, man. We don't talk about it enough. We don't talk about the trials and tribulations and the struggles that we go through. Like, nigga, I gotta be honest with y'all. Like, nigga, I be fucked up sometimes. Like, in my head, I got issues, but I'm overcoming them. I'm overcoming my issues.
Yeah, that's what I love. Like,
and let's talk about it. And ain't nothing you doing lame, nigga. Nothing you doing is lame. Nothing you talking about is lame. The only reason why we act like that and think like that is because we've allowed these people to tell us talking about our emotions and talking about our struggles is wrong. That shit ain't wrong, man. How we gonna advance as a community, as a culture, as a people, if we don't support each other? We can't support each other if we don't know what our fucking problem is. How do I help you if I don't know what you need help with?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
As men, I know, like, as men, like, we be like trying to put up a front as being all strong and stuff, but sometimes we go through it. You know what I mean? Sometimes we need a shit up here, and sometimes we don't have to put on that tough act.
Right. And we need a community. We need a village of men that support men. Like, we support each other. I want you to win. I want you to win. We want all of us. We want to win, but we can't do that shit individually by ourselves and dismissing and being and minimizing what we're going through. Like, nigga, be tough. You get over it. No, nigga, he won't without help. He won't without help. Everybody's not the same. You might be able to get over it, but this nigga can't get over it. So we got to be his support system. He needs to talk to us. So if we tell this nigga, hey man, be quiet, and we don't want to hear about that, and then this nigga go drink himself into stress and depression and drinks himself to death because we didn't want to let that nigga talk.
Yeah. And but yeah, and I should have learned because I almost died because of drinking. I got into a huge car accident and I didn't learn my lesson. And I still kept on drinking.
You know why?
And, you know, I just got to do better for myself. Like, I almost died. I literally almost died.
Right. But you almost died, but that didn't mean a lot to you. It didn't mean a lot to you at that time. You know why it didn't mean a lot to you? Because we not valuing.
Don't care about myself?
We don't value ourselves. Nigga, you should be like, thank you, Lord, for giving me another day. If you start living a life of servitude, brother, if you start waking up like, damn, I need to go help one person today. That's a mission every day. That's a mission.
And I love doing that. I love doing that.
Caller, what's your name again? Ace Boy Dogface asking for your name. What's your name again, brother?
Oh, my name's Jordy, but I go by Comandante Hamburguesa.
Comandante.
Spanish, that means Comandante Hamburguesa. That means Commander-in-Chief of the Hamburger Association.
Oh, man, for real. Okay, Jordy, that's what's up, man. Hey, I love that you called in, man. I really love that you called in because it allows us to fellowship and create this brotherhood, right? And every single one of us is important. Yeah. And thank you for sharing your story because more people need to talk about this shit, man. More people are struggling. You're talking about this. It's somebody in here or somebody that's going to see this video be like, damn, I understand what he's talking about. I went through that shit.
Yeah, the homie that called when he was trying to get over drinking.
Brandon.
I don't remember when he called.
Brandon from Baltimore or Maryland. Yeah,
and when he was saying his story, I felt it. I was like, damn, I almost shed a tear. I was like, bro, come on, we can do it. We can do it because I'm in that run with you.
Right.
I'm in that run with you. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to, be a boss. Be a boss. Like have my family straight, have my daughter straight, have my baby mama, even if we're not together, straight. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And always look. And then the other thing is being in, like, this is the other thing about me and drinking and this stuff. I want to be in my best state of mind. Because I never know when I got to slice a motherfucking in half over my children. I never know when I got to go to 10 for my family. And when I do go to 10, I want to be 100%. I don't want my mind to be anywhere else. If some shit crack off, I want to be at 100. Hey, Xander, JJ, go do this. I got your mom. I got your sister. You go get the car. You go do this. I want to be at 100 at all times for my family. Because no matter what, if you're there in the household or not in the household, you want to be that dude that your baby mom calls and say, hey, babe, or hey, whoever, hey, Hamburger Chief, nigga, I need you. Get over here. And you want to be, do you want to be drunk? Do you want to be drunk at that moment? Like, oh shit, I can't drive because I'm drunk. I can't even get over there because I'm partying. I want to be accessible and I want to be the best me at every moment. That's why I'm starting to run. That's why I'm starting to get my health back together. Like, nah, nigga, this is what I stand on. I have to be a fucking soldier at every moment. And because it's going to come at the worst moment when you least expect it.
That is.
So that's that.
But yeah, you know what I mean? But Rios, thank you so much. I want to get, I want to let other people call in as well, but thank you so much. I ain't gonna lie, you have lifted my heart so much. I feel so much better about myself.
Good, man. You should.
Bro, I really appreciate you. And for the listeners over there, whoever is listening, call in. Rios, I appreciate you so much.
It's all good, brother.
I don't know what else to say.
I appreciate you. And just this is an example to people like, nigga, don't be scared to call in. This is a space for us. This is our shit. This ain't nothing else.
Hey,
this
yo,
is
I was
our
so
shit.
Scared. I was so scared.
No reason to be scared.
I was more scared to call in than having that car accident.
Oh my God, dude. Like, nah, man, it's not that bad. But shout out to you, Hamburger Chief, man. Keep calling in, keep watching. I'll be here tomorrow. Thanks for the call. Be good. Go to God. That's the other thing. Go to God. All love, all blessings. You got the strength. Be a beast for your family. All right, man. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Call from.
Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show with Rios. Caller, where you calling from, and what's your name? This is the greatest morning show in the world, Craig. What's happening?
All right, so my name is Devon.
Devon.
But I'm in the chat as Midnight Stacks.
Midnight
And
Stacks?
I'm in Texas. Yeah.
What's up, Midnight Stacks? What's up, Devon? What's up, Texas? What's happening? Shout out to you and where you from, cuz. Let's go. What's happening, man?
All right, so first off, I just want to tell George, the last caller, like, okay. We all go through that.
Mm-hmm.
I personally go through that, like, right now. Like, there are some days where, like, bro, I have to tell myself I can't drink.
Mm-hmm.
There are some days I have to tell myself, even if somebody has hard liquor around and stuff like that, I can't drink hard liquor.
Right.
Like, it's all, it's a mind game.
It is.
Because
it is. It's for sure is.
The crazy part about it is, like, you subconsciously don't think about it when you're drinking, but whatever mood you're in, it's going to just intensify.
Right. It magnifies
So,
the emotions
like,
and the feelings that you already have.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, personally, me, like, okay, this is something that I deal with. Like the mother of my daughter. Like, I want to see my daughter so much. Like, my daughter means the world to me. I mean, to any man that has a daughter, like, that means the world to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not able to see her when I want to see her or how I want to see her and everything else.
Okay.
So, like, now I go through, and bro, I'm just going to be real personal and, like, honest and open with you. Like,
yeah.
There are nights, bro, where I cry myself to sleep because I miss my daughter.
Nigga, I used to cry myself to sleep drinking when I wasn't around my oldest son. Nigga, me and my son is from a previous relationship. JJ, I used to cry listening to Zion from Lauryn Hill, nigga, on repeat. Now I've seen the Zion. Like, nigga, I used to cry. Like, I mean, deep, crazy, emotional cries because I wasn't around my baby. But it drove me to be better. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I got to do what I got to do. I can't sit here and cry. I can't sit here and be sad for myself. Because if I'm being sad for myself, what's happening to my son? Like, this nigga, I know he wants to be around me too. Because he knows that he will see the greatness in me. I've been there. I understand that. Keep going, brother. I'm sorry. Not trying to be the main character here. I'm sorry.
No. You cool. You cool. I'm just saying, like, after a while, it started, like, now I'm starting to get to the point where, like, how can I put it? Like how you say you can hear certain songs or just, like, watch a movie or see a TV show.
Right.
Like, that shit will fuck me up too. Like, I can't watch Moana because I think about my daughter. Anything that has to do with, like, a daughter and a father, like, it brings me to tears.
Right.
Anytime I hear a song and, like, my kids be listening to the same music I hear, like, oh, daddy listens to this song. I can't even listen to the song no more because when I listen to the song, I'm thinking about them.
Right.
So, and I'm just saying, like, for what you were saying earlier, it's okay for us as men to cry.
Right.
And
100%.
get our emotions out.
100%.
We need to normalize, like, being able to talk to somebody and be able to talk to somebody and to be able to be vulnerable. Like, on some real shit, for everybody, like, every man that's in the chat or whatever, whoever's listening, like, if nobody told you that they loved you today, bro, I'll tell you I love you, bro. Like, because we don't hear that enough.
Right.
You don't hear somebody tell you that they love you and they genuinely care about you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why every time I see somebody, I'm like, hey, bro, be safe. I love you. I don't even say bye. It's like, I'll see you later.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And we're not having important conversations on the regular. We're talking about sports. We're talking about boxing. We're talking about bitches. We're talking about this. We're talking that. We're not talking about important conversations. Like, nigga, like, hey, how you doing as a father? How are you doing? How's your mom? How have you been around? Have you gone to see your dad? Have you done this? Have you? We're not asking the important questions and having the in-depth conversations. We're having shallow conversations like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh, I'm good. How was work? Work was work, and move on. Instead of asking like, hey, man, like, are you having any struggles at work? Like, how are you promoting? Are you content? Do you want another job? What's happening? Like, where's your drive at? How you feeling? You working out? What are you doing? You trying to be better? Like, we don't do this with each other because we keep everything surface level because we scared that the emotion is going to come out. If we really talk about how you doing as a father and you say, nigga, I feel like I'm a failure right now. Nigga, that's a different conversation. Like, that's going to stop a motherfucking their tracks. Like, wait, what? Yeah, man, like, I feel like I'm not doing the right.
To be real with yourself is, if you can really look at it, and I like to tell people this all the time, if you just look at it on the outside view in black and white, and you just analyze yourself, half the time when, you know how like people get mad when they go, oh, well, you're a bum, or well, you're this, or oh, well, you're an alcoholic, or oh, you're a weed head, you're this. If you look at it in black and white, and this is what you're showing people every day or every time they see you.
Right. Give them the grace to judge you past on your history, nigga. Like, they're looking at your track record. They're basing it off their track record. When you go get a loan, nigga, you think they basing it off your future? Or are they basing it off of your track record? Nigga, like, let me see this history.
Exactly. So sometimes we do need that. We do need that tough love, but at the same time, we do need to be able to be open about where we are fucking up at. And as long as you're open and you're honest with yourself, you will be okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Once you start lying to yourself, that's when everything goes sideways.
That's when it goes sideways because you're trying to make room and you're trying to make a excuse, or you're trying to take the path of least resistance because you're fooling yourself. Because you're trying to deal with yourself in the mirror. So you lie to yourself. Like, oh, I look like this because I ain't got time to work out. Or I can't look at myself in the mirror because I ain't made it to where I want to be yet. No, it's other reasons. But let me ask you this. I know you're not spending the time that you want with your daughter, right? You're not getting the time that you want. But I told a dude this at work. I'm not going to say his name because keep it low key. But I told him he was having the same issue with his daughter, but she was out of state. They moved and went away, and he's not getting the conversations or the FaceTimes that he wants. And I told him, I was like, nigga, do you talk to her when she's not there? Do you go to the beach and pray and send a message out to the universe to her when you think about her? Do you go to a cool space, a relaxed space, and just sit there, smoke a blunt or whatever you do, and be like, you know what? Say your daughter's name is Sarah. Sarah, I'm just sending you a message, just letting you know, Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you, and I'm doing everything I can to be a better presence, more of a presence in your life. And talking about what you're doing, talking about what you want with her, talking about, like, I pray that you have everything you want in life and that you will be forever protected. I know Dad's not there, but I'm here in spirit. I'm here with you. I'm talking to you and sending that word to her through the universe, through God, through prayer. You don't have to actually have that conversation on the phone, person to person, and it's unfiltered and it's uninterrupted. Send them messages. Talk to her.
Now, see, I haven't done that.
She may be sleeping, nigga, and your message might get to her dream. She may be sleeping, and what you saying enters her dream. She might start dreaming about Daddy.
I haven't necessarily done that, but I have talked to God, and then when I do that, for some random reason, that's when I always get a random, like, text or a video call, like,
I'm telling
my
you,
daughter wants to see me.
Just like we say, we can't help a nigga that don't tell us what's wrong with him. We can't help you if you don't tell us what's happening in your marriage. How can you learn from my shit if I don't share my trials and tribulations? How do I know what's wrong with you? God is like, nigga, how can I help you if you ain't talking to me? How can I help you if you ain't asking for or doing the things But I'm telling you, the power of putting your word out there. Why do you think monks and Buddhists, why do you think they chant and send those vibrations out into the universe? Why do you think they say pray out loud? Why do you think they sing it in church? Why do you think everything is a vibration? Everything is an energy. Why are you not taking the time to send your energy to your daughter? We have to elevate and let people know there's nothing you can do to block my love to my baby. Nigga, I could go speak to her right now and believe it. Send her a message while she's at school. Baby, do your greatest job at school today. Pass them tests. Be a beast. Be amazing. Take that time. It's getting shit out of your chest. It's getting emotions out of you. It's getting the blockers outside. Stop holding that shit in. You have to be the one to put that out.
Messes you up.
You have to be the one that puts the message out. Be that. Be greater. Motherfuckers think that technology and phone and, oh, I'm using child support, I'm using the court to keep you away from your child. That's cool. Bitch, but you can't stop God.
That's my major problem. That is literally my major problem when it comes to seeing my daughter, is the whole child support thing keeps on getting pulled over my head. And then it's like, okay, well, damn, I got to go do research. Okay, well, I got to go get a lawyer. Oh, well, shit, I ain't got enough money to go pay the lawyer. Well, damn, okay, I don't want to just show up to the house and call the cops and pick up the baby, or I don't want to just show up at her daycare and just pick her up, but if you call the cops on me saying I kidnapped her, but then it's like,
but
I'm trying to do it the right way.
You know, you're trying to
do it the right way.
You're trying to do it. I just told a nigga the other day, on Sunday, I don't know, maybe it was yesterday. Why are you trying to dance with the devil, nigga? Does that dance look enjoyable? Do you think you about to lock arms with the devil and not come out dirty? Stop playing their game. They playing the world's game with you. Play the spiritual game. Nigga, you are a king. You are royalty. Nigga, you are special. Nigga, you can't stop me with some paperwork. Bitch, I'm about to send a message right now through the fucking vibrations and waves. Know your greatness. They're trying to get you focused on the dumb shit when you are more than what they think you are. Man, this book right here too. The Way of the Superior Man is a dope book. It ain't as dope as The Power of Now, but The Way of the Superior Man, a good book. Reading that as well. But you have to start working on what God gave you, cuz. God didn't give you child support. God didn't give you the court system. God gave you him. God gave you your word. God gave you your energy, your spirit. Nigga, they can't stop that. That baby is from you. That baby was in you.
And look,
you think y'all not connected on a different vibrational level? You better talk to her.
Yeah, and just to have a small vulnerable moment right now, bro, I really respect that. Like, it's bringing me to tears because I miss my daughter.
Talk to her. Talk to her. Tell her you miss her.
I know I'm a good person.
Tell her. Go when you get off this line. You go tell her. Speaking into baby, I miss you. I love you. Cry. Who gives a fuck? Nigga, get that out. She's gonna feel it, but you got to keep doing it. You got to do the work. When you can't talk to her through a phone or through this, nigga, send her a prayer. Send her a message. We have that power. But people, they don't tell us that. So we don't work in that light. We don't work in that energy, that vibration. It's spiritual warfare, like Ed G said. They trying to minimize you and make you not work on the other planes, other playing fields that we control. Can't nobody come between your connection to your daughter. Nobody.
Yeah.
And when the time comes, when you get what you want, nigga, be prepared for that. Nigga, be working out, be running, be doing this, having shit taken care of. Oh, babe, you're in my life now. Look at what I have established. Oh, I got stocks and shit in your name and this and that. Yeah, mom's been keeping you away. But guess what? I've been building you an empire, baby.
You know what? You feel right about that.
I've been building you an empire. While you've been gone, I have not. You've been gone physically, but nigga, mentally and spiritually, I've been building you a fucking empire over here. There ain't nothing you need. Daddy been running miles. Daddy been working out. Daddy been investing. Daddy been buying property. Oh, actually, you got 2 apartments in your name. They can't take that from us. They can't take the work that we do on our own away from us. It's actions.
I mean, yeah. I mean, just before I get out of here, I just lastly want to say, like, if you know somebody really wants to be in their child's life, let them be in their child's life.
That's like saying, tell devil, stop being a devil.
Yeah. I grew up without my father, and I want to be around my kids. It's a super different.
You know what you can ask?
I know how it made me feel.
The question,
now I know how to.
The thing that you need to say, and what it is God is everything happens in your time and in your will. God's will be done. Do what you're doing in her life. Work on her so she could be a better person for her, not even for me. God, work on her spirit so she could make it to heaven too. God, whatever is wrong with this girl, fix her. She's lost right now. She doesn't know all the shit, for she does not know what she's affecting and fucking up. But God, please, I pray for her. I want her to have better in life. God will work on that. That's not your problem. That's God's problem. You can't fix nobody. Only God can. What you can work on is you and what you do. That's it. Motherfuckers don't know what that they working in the most ugliest light. You can't tell the devil to stop being a devil. You can't tell a snake not to be a snake. You can't work no miracle.
Yeah. So all in all, pretty much what you're saying is, I gotta stop fighting the funk. I gotta accept it for what it is.
You gotta accept people for who they show you they are, cuz. Nigga, I'm expecting you to be something you ain't never shown me to be. Who is the fool?
See, and I've always had that problem in life too.
I'm expecting you and holding you to a standard.
Somebody not to do something bad.
I'm expecting you to.
Shit, I'd be like, oh, they okay.
I'm holding you to a standard that I've never even seen you meet. I'm not even sure if you know about this standard, but I'm expecting you to be that. You ain't even shown me you capable of being a good person. And look at me over here, mad because you're not a good person. Well, maybe I need to start operating. I need to fight this battle a different way. Why am I still fighting the same battle with getting the same results the same way? Nigga doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome is insanity.
Yeah, you're right. I definitely appreciate the talk, though, the pep talk.
Yeah, man. I'm talking to myself, too. Like, I'm talking to myself as well. Like, the shit that you're talking about, I'm talking to myself as well. I'm talking to everybody in here because they've tricked us, man. They tricked us into thinking that we're not powerful or that we don't have control of things. Like this worldly shit, nigga, fuck that shit. Oh, a court? Oh, you think I'm locked up because I'm in jail? You think you taking shit?
The way that you perceive it.
It's your perception.
If you perceive it that way, then that's how it's gonna be. If that's the way you're looking at it.
I'm trying to think of that Tina Turner song. Or what? You could take my pride. You could take such, but you can't take my something. Like I forget what it is, but you can't take who I am, man. You can't beat me. You can't beat me. Make that your slogan. You can't beat me because you can't beat God, cuz. You can't beat God. It's a fact. So you can't beat me. Whatever you do is a betterment for me. And that's my perception. And that's my perspective. Nigga, I'm only getting stronger from this shit. For my next child that I have. I'm learning from these. I learned from my first son. I learned from my first son's relationship. I was a dumbass. I was a dog ass nigga. I didn't deserve to be with that woman. I put her through hell. But while I was in it, I never even thought that. I thought it was all her fault. Until I looked in the mirror without no fucking filter and said, you a dog ass nigga and you deserve what has happened. Build your shit back up, nigga, and be better. Be better with this next situation.
Okay, hold on, wait. You want to have a little story time real quick?
Let's go.
Real quick? I can make a long story real short.
Go ahead.
Okay. Go inside, son. Real quick. Okay, so the mother of my son, right? When I met her, she was cool, all in the fan. We were straight, like, like you said, like being with somebody and having a baby with them, realizing how you was fucking them over and stuff like that. Like, I used to be treacherous to this woman.
Nigga, I destroyed my first son's mother. I destroyed her. I destroyed who she was, nigga. She was amazing. She had to do the work to build herself back up. I was a dog, treacherous nigga. Wrong.
But this is the point. This is the part that got me, because after me and her had our son and everything, we broke up because she thought that getting with an older nigga was gonna sit up here and make her shit more beneficial and stuff like that. She thought she was being smart and stuff. She gets with old boy. Old boy puts her on some drugs, and now she's mentally, clinically schizophrenic.
Damn.
Like,
that shit triggered it.
That shit brings tears to my eyes when I have to go pick up my son, or I got to talk to her and I can tell that she's not in her right mind, or shit. You know how many different people I done been from TV shows, and she's talking to me and I'm like, you don't remember who I am? And we done been together. Like, that is crazy. Like, so I do understand what you're saying. Like, you have to realize the type of person you are and what you're doing to people, but if you can't even see it,
right?
Like, you can literally mess somebody up that is perfectly fine.
Up. Like, and she's my son's mom, all love. I love her so much. She's an amazing person, but I was a disaster to her life. The good thing we got out of that was our son, right? He's an amazing person. But I hurt her so bad. By the time that we were done, she wasn't even the same person. Didn't even look the same or act the same.
No, wait, this is the kicker part to it, though, to finish off my story. Like how you said you can meet somebody and you fuck them up and you get in another relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
How come the mother of my daughter dogged me the fuck out?
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually at the point where I was like, okay, I'm in love. I'm going to do the right thing, blah, 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 yada, yada. This person wasn't even whole, so they were fucking me up the whole time while I'm just trying to give them love. But the love I should have been given to somebody else, you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It was kind of like a slap in the face. Like, I learned my lesson. Like, you just don't treat people a certain way.
You don't. And we got to, as men, we got to understand that women are tied into the relationship in a different way than us. They're tied into this relationship and they're tied into us in a different way. And we don't realize the power we have as men and the hurt that we can cause. We can speak life or death into women. We could make or break women because they, just on a physical level, they let us enter them, right? They let us inside them. We entered their zone, just in life in general, physically, in everything. We entered their world. They have to be in a vulnerable state to even be with the man. You know what I mean? Like, they have to give up more. Everything is on the outside of us, right? So they're tied to us is much more than what we think it is. And then when we do damage, cuz. And I had to start realizing that, like, and stop being a liar, stop being this. Like, you lying because you think it's going to be a better outcome. All she's asking you to do is be truthful. All she's telling you, like, nigga, you, what kind of coward are you? You so scared of the truth, you lying. You know what I mean? And that's what I had to get to, and I had to get to that level of honesty with myself. You got to be honest with yourself. Nigga, it's hard to look at yourself. What a wicked way to treat the woman who loves you, said Beyonce, changed my life. Never looked at myself as wicked, ever. Fucking up in my previous relationship and realizing how fucked up I was in my previous relationship, let me fucking backtrack and reflect back into my previous relationship and say, oh shit, she deserves an apology too. Not only do my current relationship deserve an apology, nigga, I need to go back and apologize and fix some shit too. Cause the same shit, I was the same piece of shit.
Yeah. I totally respect that, and I understand that completely. Like I said, like, I just realized doing something to somebody and then having it done back to you, that shit did not feel good. Especially when you want to be in a place of love and then you realize, oh, this person just did what I did to the last person, but just in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Now I see how it feels.
Right. And the women in here that haven't received apology, don't expect it. Just like I'm talking to these brothers, I'm talking to you too. You got to do your work outside that person. Sometimes they never going to come around. You got to do the work. We all have to do the work outside of the other people, outside of getting the acknowledgement or the recognition. We can't let them stop nothing. One motherfucker don't stop the show. Keep trucking.
I'm about to say that's the hardest thing you're gonna get out of anybody is a damn apology.
Man.
Especially a sorry.
Man.
That's the hardest thing you're gonna get out of somebody. Tell somebody they gotta tell you that they sorry. I bet you won't hear it.
You ain't gonna hear it.
Same way like you can borrow that 20, you can borrow that 20 from somebody. They gonna disappear.
Man. And so, like they say, but then the other thing is you got to be thankful and thank God for people exiting themselves out of your life. Thank you for revealing, Lord, who this person was to me. Thank you for getting them out of my life in your own way. Because if they wouldn't have left, I wouldn't have left them. I would have still been there. But now you allowed them to leave so I can see. I would have never left SpaceX. Nigga, SpaceX was getting the best of me. Nigga, I was coming home drained to death. Nigga, working 30 days in a row, waking up sick, not even able to celebrate Thanksgivings. But they give you so much money. They give you so many stocks. They give you this. They gave you that. And then we split ways because of timing and missing days with my son having a heart problem and this and that. And then they backdated some shit. If they wouldn't have fired me, nigga, I would still be at SpaceX and not having this amazing life that I have with my family. I miss years with my children. Years. Working, thinking I'm providing some shit for them because of money. Fuck money. It's time that you get to spend with your children. Nigga, do you think they miss any of them dollars? Nah.
Say that for the people in the back, bro. Like, you got to say that one more time. I be telling people that all the time. Money is not shit. It's
money
the time
ain't
you spend with
shit.
somebody.
It's the time. Keem says it. Present, not perfect, nigga. You think they miss a fucking dollar from them investments or they miss this and that? They don't give a fuck about that shit. What they remember is me being here in the morning or me being this last 4 months, me being able to live my own life, talking to y'all and being able to see my kids in the morning, take Xander to school, pick up JJ, do this and be present. It's been the best time of my life. But I was giving my best to a company. Nigga, my wife would tell you. Nigga, I would work 12, 14-hour days. I worked maybe minimum 14-hour days, 30 days straight. Sometimes no breaks. Nigga, the day I didn't have to go to work the next day, my body literally shut down on me. I couldn't even celebrate Thanksgivings. They just gave me a day off because it was Thanksgivings.
Oh yeah, you was for sure overworking yourself.
Nigga, just literally killing myself. And I think if I probably would have kept going, I probably would have put myself in the hospital. But because the world told me, go be a dad, go provide. Oh, if you keep doing better, you're going to promote, you're going to get more money, you're going to get this. And the whole time I was there, I had to fight for money, getting paid less than everybody. Oh, I'm fighting for money. They give me and everybody else more money. So I'm still underneath them. I'm still training niggas that's getting paid more than me. I get myself a raise, but they give the raise to everybody. So I still say, thank you, God, for giving us all what we got. But damn, I'm still not getting my worth. And I still pushed, and it was still pushing, begging to get my value and my worth, all while they're stealing me away from my family. Begging these niggas to treat me well while they steal me away from my family. Nigga, I would have 1 day off a week. Was I available for my family that day?
That's crazy.
Hell no. And then trying to rush and get off work to go to events and do this, nigga, it was crazy. But I said that, I brought that up because sometimes we have to thank people for exiting themselves out of our life. I thank God that I don't work or they exited themselves out of my life so I can move forward in the way that I move forward.
Yeah.
Because now I'm living a great life.
Not for everybody.
And look, as bad
is not for everybody.
And look, and as bad as SpaceX was, as bad as it was, I still look at it. I look back on it as a blessing because I learned a lot from SpaceX. Nigga, I learned everything about rockets. Nigga, I would go in there with my ADHD early in the morning, go to start looking up how to build missiles and how to use tracking devices, because we had access to all that through the website or through the software. Go look up the defense weapons all over the place. I had defense pass. I had the defense pass, whatever you call that shit, security defense, and I have this house because I was able to security clearance. You know what I mean? And then I have this house because of SpaceX. I have this and I'm able to sit here in my house that I own, no mortgage, cuz, in a poppin' ass neighborhood because of that. But I needed that to go through that to see that my family comes first no matter what, and it ain't no dollar that can add that value.
All right, last thing I'm gonna say, and then I'm literally be out here.
Okay.
We just gotta understand that everything is not always a good or bad thing. Some things are just lessons in life. I guess that's what the whole point that you're trying to bring it around to.
Exactly.
Everything is just a lesson. You have to either you gonna learn from that lesson or you gonna run back into that wall again. But the more you run into that wall, you're not paying attention. So
that's
the
what it is.
The lesson just gonna keep on going.
That's it.
Until you get it.
Until you get it, and you have to change your perspective and change your like victim mentality. Like, I could look at everything that they stole from me, but I willingly gave that up. Did they steal it or did I give it?
Yeah.
I gave it willingly, sacrificed that shit willingly. But now I look back on it and I'm like, damn, I used to look at it in a dark light, but now I'm looking at it like, damn, I am who I am because of this place. They gave me so much. They taught me so much shit. There's pretty much nothing I can't fix if I want to. It's just I gotta want to fix this shit in my house. There's literally nothing. If I want to do it, I can do it. And I did that going there and not knowing shit about no fucking rockets. I went in there with no mechanical sense whatsoever. But now I could pressure test, electrical test, build this, build that, inspect, do anything, quality check. I could do any fucking thing. There's so much shit that's done on a rocket that you could fucking transfer, and it's relatable in so many fields. So many fields. But I was hating on it at first, like, fuck, they did this, they got rid of me, they did. But now I look at it like, damn, nigga, I got out at the right time so God could bless me how he's blessing me right now.
But like I said, that was my last thing in closing. I appreciate you for having me on. I appreciate what y'all got going on. I'm going to keep on trying to get on y'all shows and call in when I could call in.
Yeah.
Until then, y'all, everybody have a nice day.
You have a good one, man. Blessings to you and your family, and strength and prayers to you. And keep putting out that message to your daughter, to your loved ones. Not just your daughter, but anybody you want to speak to. Your loved ones that has passed away. Yo, this and that. You want to send a message to your girlfriend that you hurt or this and that. Send that message to the universe, man. All right. Peace out. Love, man.
Call from
YB.
Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show with Rios, the #1 morning show in the world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name?
Rios, what's the deal? This is YB tapping in from Long Beach.
What's happening? Long Beach in the building, east side on me. What's happening, cuz?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm a transplant. I'm originally from up north, but I've been down in Long Beach for the last 2.5 years.
Hey, let's go. LBC in the house, east side in the building. What's going on, man?
Yes, sir, man. Man, you just got me inspired, man, talking about, your journey at SpaceX. I'm 31 right now. I work in corporate America. I've been doing that for about 6 years. It's definitely not my passion. I think I'm an entrepreneur at heart. I just haven't focused on what I want to do as an entrepreneur. But you got me inspired, man. Like, I think right now I'm on that money race. I want to make as much money as possible, but you're right. That doesn't necessarily equal happiness.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't equal happiness. We think, like, we as men think that we're going to get to a place where we're going to be, where we don't have to work no more. Or it doesn't have to be so hard. Life keeps getting hard. It's just going to continue to be hard. We just have to realize that it's going to be a fight completely. Because you might be in a good place. You might eventually get to a good place where you think that you got it going on and you hear, like, I'm great. But then somebody else in your life or somebody that you see or somebody is going through some shit or somebody's going through some health ailments, there's always going to be something. There's always going to be something.
Yeah,
there's always going to be trials and tribulations in life. There's going to be tests.
And I'm starting to learn that.
He's starting to learn that. Like, I started working at SpaceX. How old was I? Oh, shoot. Let me think. Hold on. I got married to my wife in 2010. So maybe I was like 30 when I started at SpaceX.
Okay.
30 when I started at SpaceX. And another thing is, I used to tell myself, nigga, you too old to do different things or this and that. You're never too old. I'm still learning right now. I'm still a work in progress. But you have to see, like, if one thing I could tell young men right now is see what you're passionate about. Seek to find your passion and seek to do that daily. Because you're going to be successful no matter what. If you do what you're passionate about, if you do what you truly love, go in that direction. And it may change after some time. Then continue to grow. Because now all these things that you've done in life, all these things that you've gone from and that you've learned from is just going to make you better in your next chapter.
Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to find right now. I'm trying to figure out what is my passion? Because like I said, I know I don't want to work in corporate America till I'm 65, 70, have my 401k saved up and then, just live the rest of my years like that. Like I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. How can I be fulfilled? How can I make the world a better place? How can I provide a life for me and my girl? Like I've been with my girl for 7 years now. Like I want to get married. I want to have kids. I want to be able to provide her with a good life. I want to be able to provide my future children with a life, leave a legacy. And that's like something that I've been struggling with lately. And I'm trying to figure that out. I've been reading books. I'm not that religious. I would say I'm more spiritual, but I've heard from a lot of folks that, talking to God and finding that inner peace can help you understand like what is your purpose in life and like finding what'll fulfill you, what'll help the world. And yeah, that's kind of been the journey that I've been on, honestly, in the last 2.5, 3 years.
And look, the other thing is, I hear you, all those things you want may not all come from the same place.
Right.
It may not come from the same place. It may not come from all in one. It might not be a 10 birds with one stone. It may be your job. It may be your passion, but it might also be community work or things that you're doing or going on. For me, nigga, I would have never thought I was going to be on the internet. Like what? Like on the internet talking to people that I don't know? I didn't never thought that, but that's where I am.
Yeah.
And so that's why I say that you need to find your passion, what you want to do in life, find joy in the things that you do. A lot of the jobs that I left, I look back on, I'm like, damn, I could have stayed there. Yeah. This was better in this place. It's nowhere better to work on things and to grow when you already got some shit going on. Now, when you have nothing, no income, no nothing, and it's dire need, survival, some people fight or flight. But while you have income, while you have a comfortable living status, it's a great place to be able to find, because it gives you the time, gives you the comfort of being able to do those things without being too desperate. You don't want to do things out of desperation. Look, so I'm gonna tell you, that's what
I don't want to do.
You wanna be in a place. The book Power of Now, right? The book The Power of Now. I speak about it all the time.
People have recommended that to me many times, because I've had these conversations with folks, and I've been feeling like this for a while. I've been feeling stuck. I went to college. I did that whole traditional route. I got my degree. To be honest, I don't know if that was really what I wanted to do. Probably did that to appease other folks, family, parents, stuff like that, societal pressures, all that stuff. Like I did that route, and now again, I'm in the corporate field. Not necessarily something that I'm super passionate about, and yeah, I've been kind of just going through this journey and trying to figure out, like you said, like what is my passion? What do I need to do? I make a decent amount of money. Like I make 6 figures, so like I'm comfortable in that sense. But like you said, the money ain't all that. Like I'm trying to find something that fulfills me, and
you just spend more. Look at this.
Right.
So I was just talking about Eckhart Tolle, right? I love this show. I love this wake up show because I get to talk to people and get to know you guys and have a conversation. That's amazing. But I tell people all the time, God is working in this chat. He's working on this platform. He's working through me. He's working through you. And so I told you Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now, right? Like just be in the moment, be in the now, enjoy what you have. And so every time I bring something up or somebody was talking about something and they told me to go look at a prayer or whatever, it's super relevant to what we're talking about. So right now I pulled up Eckhart Tolle on Instagram. And so I'm just going to read what it's talking about because it's relevant to what we're doing right now. So when did he drop this? Was this today? I'm trying to see when he posted this. 2 hours ago, he posted this. So Eckhart Tolle, the author of Power of Now, you talking about your passion, what you want to do in the future. So I just go to his page just to look at what he wrote today. The peace that comes with surrendered action turns into a sense of aliveness when you actually enjoy what you are doing.
Damn.
This is what he just wrote 2 hours ago. This is literally what we're talking about. This is why I'm saying God is working through people. The peace that comes with surrendered action turns into a sense of aliveness when you actually enjoy what you're doing. What I say, find your passion.
Yep.
Find your passion.
For sure.
And when you find your passion and you enjoy what you're doing, peace comes. With surrendered action turns to a sense of aliveness when you're doing what you want to do in life. When you enjoy what you're doing. Let that sit. Let that soak in.
That's some real shit. That shit got me fucked up. Excuse my language, but that shit got me fucked up because you know, I'm looking at that quote. I mean, that speaks to me. That's like I feel like those words are directed to me, like personally.
That is towards you. I just was like, okay, Power Now, passion. I know I love Power Now. Right. Let me go check out Eckhart Tolle, see what he's talking about today. He's talking to you. And then look at this. The future, the worry, the regret, the anxiety. These are all mental.
That's what
events
I got.
The events that do not have to be a part of the difficulty of life. These can be transcended here and now. It's not even real.
Shit. I mean,
the future is not real. The worry is not real.
That's my biggest thing.
The regret is not real. The anxiety these are all in your mind.
Right.
These are all mental events that do not have to be part of the difficulty of life. These can be transcended here and now. We allow those things to affect us.
Yeah.
You ain't in no rush.
And that's like, I be stressing myself out on that
shit. You ain't in no rush.
Way too much.
You ain't in no rush. What's meant for you is going to be for you. What's meant for you is going to come to you. Just keep your eyes open. You 30 years old. Nigga, my life changed. I became the best person I've ever been probably around 41. I'm 43. But I've been the best person I've ever been at 41. It's not too late. What I'm doing right now as an old man. But I'm using my trials and tribulations in life to share with y'all. The future, the worry, the regret, the anxiety. These are all mental events that do not have to be part of the difficulty of life. You choose to let those be in your life. These can be transcended here and now. You don't have to think about that shit. Live in the moment. Nigga, regret is the past. Anxiety is the future. Nigga, those shits don't even exist.
That's some real shit, man. Damn, Rios, you got me fucked up over here. I'm making some coffee. I'm getting a late start to my day, but I got my coffee cup right here. I'm listening to this shit. This shit like church, my nigga. This shit church, like for real. This shit is some real shit. You got me wanting to talk to God,
dude. This is what I'm telling you. I read the book, The Power of Now, and it's no book that I give more credit outside the Bible, the Quran. The Power of Now changed my fucking life, nigga. Like it literally did. I'm just bringing him into the story to people talking. Like shit that you're talking about. This shit is relevant. I'll read one more. Most people treat the present moment as if it were an obstacle that they need to overcome. Since the present moment is life itself, it is an insane way to live. How is your present moment right now an obstacle? You telling me that your absolutely moment right now, nigga, this is just life.
Right. It's a gift.
It's a gift.
For real. It's a gift.
You take from it what you want. It's your perspective. Nigga, I'm just reading quotes from this nigga. This nigga is crazy. Like, this nigga is crazy tight. Most people treat the present moment as if it were an obstacle that they need to overcome. So you need to overcome life itself?
Right. Yeah, this is a gift. We got to enjoy this. You know,
Yeah.
you got one life to live.
You trying to overcome the life itself, nigga. Like, this is what life is. You trying to overcome actual life, nigga? Come on. This is just a moment.
No,
this
that's
is a
real
moment.
shit. I'm
This
about to
too
cop this
shall
book right
pass.
now. I'm going on Amazon.
Go
I'm
get it.
copping The Power of Now right now.
Go
I've
get
been
it.
putting it off for way too long. People have been telling me to read this book for the last 3 to 4 years. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. But
it's a good read
call right now, and you pulling up the quotes. I'm watching this shit on YouTube. I got this shit pulled up on my laptop right now. Nigga, you got me fucked up. I'm about to go drink my coffee.
I'm telling you.
Think about what we just talked about.
Go check out Eckhart Tolle. Go read. It's an easy read. It's a good read. And then you have like All New Earth. You have a bunch of stuff out there that's going to read. But this book is going to take you down a positive rabbit hole to other books that are amazing. But get that book. Read that book. Speak it into existence.
I'm about to.
And you're in the perfect position to move forward and move along in any way you want to go. You are in control of your destiny, but you got to live in the moment right now. Shout out to you. All love, powers, and prayers and love and blessings to you and your family.
I appreciate you, Rios.
All right.
Call from
Alex Delon.
Hey. Oh, shit. He hung up. That was Alex right there. That was Alex. You know how many people in this chat? Look at Cash. Shout out to Cash, y'all. My brother in New Orleans that I met through this chat, I met through here. Cool Dad Car Care. He was in a car accident. He had to have surgery yesterday on his eye. Surgery went well, and now it's just the recovery. So shout out to Cash. But Cash read The Power of Now. Multiple people in here have read that book, Power of Now, and it is an amazing book.
unknown. Call from.
Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show with Rios. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name? What's happening? This is the greatest morning show in the world, Craig. What's happening?
Salute to the greatest morning show, Rios.
What's going down? What's happening, man?
I just wanted to chime in and give you your props, man.
Hey, thank you.
All the calls been motivation, man. Motivational.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. You guys motivate me and you guys inspire me to be here. You know what I mean? Like, even though the shit was going on with my son this morning and I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna do the live this morning because he's sick and having to be up in the middle of the night and this and that. But then I was like, you know what? Fuck it, man. Like, there's no handcuffs on me where I can't just go to my computer and go live. I think all I do is turn on the camera and just start talking. I ain't got no topics. I ain't got nothing to talk about. Fuck all that shit. Nigga, just get on here and start talking. And that's what I'm doing, man.
No, that's a fact.
And that's it. And that's why
another aspect to that too, it's motivation to us. As you can hear from all the fathers in the chat, young, old, this is something that's getting us fine-tuned, giving us a program, giving us a routine, giving us a regimen.
Man, and that's why I started this thing, Society of Freedom. It was about a regimen. I wish I could pull that shit up. I wrote this shit like, if I have the opportunity to pull up like what Society of Freedom started as, I'm gonna show y'all. And I brought it to a lot of people's attention, but motherfuckers wasn't fucking with it. They just weren't in the right state of mind at the time.
Right.
Let me see if I can find this shit, man. But that's why I started Society of Freedom, was as a regiment, as a reading regiment, as a way of living. Just working out, 30 minutes working out, 30 minutes reading, helping somebody a day. And I had a whole thing written out. I'm gonna find it one day. I don't think I have it.
Yeah. Find that and show it to us, because you just more or less probably just ahead of your time, Rios. We just need a time to catch up to you and the paradigm shift you trying to offer to the chat,
Man,
to the YouTube street.
I'm trying to do it, and it's here somewhere. Like, once I find it, maybe it's in my important. Let me see.
Another thing, too, more importantly, I wanted to chime in while you're looking for that. I wanted to tell the people in the chat to feel free to engage with each other the other day when I called and I asked you about some advice regarding giving money to the mother of my child, Don Supreme called in and we must have conversed for a good hour, 2 hours, and we was just chopping it up. Just the same way me and you chopping up right now, the same way me and Spruce and G or me or that boy Ricky would chop it up in the chat.
Yeah.
And my whole thing that I would tell, that I was telling Don just in more detail, that I don't have a support system. You know, my dad died on my birthday and my brother died, but I resonate with you and the other hosts because, you know, shoot, my brother was a member. He did 20 years, but he always gave me game and stirred me right and brought out the best in me. So I can sense that when I'm watching you guys, that it's not just a gimmick, that when you're trying to give us the light or when you're taking these calls, that you really mean what you say. So I really wanted you to tell the chat that too, that, you know, aside from just reaching out to you, there's other people that, you know, I follow on IG. Hey, good morning. How's it going? I'm doing a DoorDash.
It's all good. It's all good.
Like, yeah, hold on. I have your drink right here as well. But, you know, for stuff like that, because we all live in our truths. We all have a good day. If you don't mind, can you get a 5-star rating, please? Thank you. We all live in our truths. That's why I can get up here and be more vocal and say, hey, man, I do DoorDash 14 hours a day. Y'all can laugh at that, but this time last year, I was in jail sick.
Right.
Because a bitch, I couldn't see my son. Matter of fact, my son here right now. Say hi, Zai Zai.
What up, Zai Zai?
He here right now.
Let's go. Let's go. We doing work, y'all.
So this all blessing.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's all blessing to hear the last caller say he couldn't see his daughter. I was in jail sick, crying under them covers. I couldn't see my son. So when I get out here, I'm looking it's forward motion. I know where I'm going. And I thank you guys for that. That's why I said morning regimen, because when I'm getting out here and I'm DoorDashing for 14 hours a day, 15 hours a day, I'm starting at 6 a.m. I'm ending at 8 p.m., 9 p.m. So in a sense, I'm starting when the wake-up shows start. And then, shoot, when Punch streaming, Yam Cam edition, I'm still in the field. But I see the bigger picture, though. Like you said, like, and that's why I brought up Don Supreme. The other day, I started investing in what Tesla stocks to get. And he just told me to go search for the knowledge myself. And then later on that day, I sent him screenshots. I bought this stock. I'm doing research. I'm on the trader website. I'm just trying to figure out what to do, this, and that. But you said a key word earlier in the stream when you told that young man to, you may not be physically there for your daughter, but set up something to show that you were thinking about her. And that's literally been my mentality. I'm trying to save up 10 bands for my son. I got him DoorDashing with me. Right. I got him just, hey, I missed out on time with you before, but I'm here now.
Right.
And I can't cry over spilled milk, but present not perfect.
Right.
Even though I'm trying to battle my
like, that's dope. Like, you gonna be here with me. Like, yeah, you here with me, but it's a conversation. You get to experience me. We get to experience each other. Like, nigga, like, nothing's ever gonna be perfect. But I can try my hardest to make it the best.
No, for real. And that's why I say you were definitely ahead of the curve when you were trying to present your paradigm to the chat, because that's what I've been on. I'm on day 15 of a 30-day juice cleanse. I ain't ate no solid food in 2 weeks.
Let's go.
But I was inspired by, seeing Trey and Manny. And I'm like, damn, I worked out a lot. But I'm like, I need to see these games. I'm trying to look like Hercules too. I'm trying to look motherfucking Wakanda edition. I'm excited. So I'm just like, I got to get my diet under control. So until I figure out what type of diet I'm a full-fledged stick with, I'm like, well, let me just, go on a detox, clean my system out. And then when I jump in, I know that, hey, I'm trying to give myself a fair chance. But like I said, I was inspired by the Ace Boys. So even going further to reading.
Let's go.
Don Supreme told me, go get that book, the Mindful Investor or the Smart Investor.
Oh yeah, the intelligent investor.
Okay, there we go.
The intelligent investor.
So I mean, I just wanted to give y'all props. I don't want to take too much of the airtime, but I just want to just say that for people in the chat, like, I'm definitely one of the models where everything you guys are saying, I'm trying to apply and execute, because like I said, I'm doing like my life depend on it, because my life do depend on it.
It does.
But it ain't going out one ear and out the other. It's like, when you up in the morning, like I said, some of us, I may not be working in corporate setting. I want to speak on that too. Even though I'm going from DoorDash, that week that you were off and you were sick, I launched my Shopify store for my brand. Let's talk.
Let's go.
And one of the niggas in a Max Apollo stream, he had asked, we were just shooting the shit. He asked if I had a brand. I dropped the link. The nigga bought a fucking shirt, bought an order.
Let's
and
go.
Because you always see how I support other niggas in the chat. So shit like that really, like, you know, fuck the nigga head up. Like that day y'all was praying when I went to court, because this stuff, like, I don't have that. I'm just all on the internet. So, you know, it's like to really see that this internet is really affecting not just my livelihood, but my son's livelihood. Like I said, I'm over here trying to transition from coming out of jail and getting a stable living environment and a conducive environment for my son. And like I said, you guys are definitely a part of that, because like I said, at my 14, 12 hours a day as I'm grinding and doing stuff, not just DoorDash, but that's what I said, I dropped my brand, and I was because of you guys. And even while I'm in the chat, you guys are supporting the brand. Right. So I just want to just give y'all your roses and tell you to keep going, Rios, because you're affecting some of our lives in the chat in a positive way that you would tend to do.
God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. And we're in here working and we're doing the work. That's the important thing. We're in here doing the work. We're not faking the funk. Like, we really, nigga, we talked about a few things. We talked about Dejon and the Adam thing, but nigga, for an hour and a half, we ain't talked about nothing but just positive shit. Like, that's real. Like, I got to realize that I don't have to talk to shit that everybody else is talking about, but I do find messaging in what people are talking about. And so I try to give a balanced outlook on it outside of what other people say. But we are right here in a different world. We're living in a different place now, where a young brother can go to work for 12 to 14 hours. He's in his car. He's either going to listen to music. He ain't about to watch TV. So why not being here, sending a message, talking to the people, being interactive, getting engagement?
I'm trying to tell you.
And so we're giving engagement. We're getting to talk and communicate to you guys as you live life. Like, this is in real time. People are like, oh, this is WWE. Nigga, I'm just being me. What are you talking about, WWE, WWF? I mean, I'm just a regular ass nigga. But I'm talking to another regular ass nigga that's doing amazing things with his son as he door dashes. He listening to us. He getting inspired and doing better things in life.
Yep.
Because he gets to see and be like, and we're not looking at, now the WWF and the WWE is these fucking movies and these actors and this shit. We're not paid actors. We literally have gone through the same shit all of y'all gone through. Well, me for sure. Trials and tribulations, ups and downs. And we just talking to those things. And I'm glad that we get to enjoy and do this shit together, and we get to be involved with each other's lives, involved with each other's successes, involved with people's failures.
Right.
But those two things ain't even real. They're both imposters, because we learning from both.
Mm-hmm.
Success could be bad. Success could be good. Failure could be good. Failure could be bad. It's how you look at it. It's how you talk. How you take it. It's all about how you take it. Your perspective on it. What did you learn from it? Did you gain? Did you lose? What happened? But we be so used to like, oh, if I didn't get this, it didn't, like, nigga, maybe something else came out of that. One door closed, maybe 3 doors opened up, but you had your eyes closed.
Right. But I just wanted to stress that importance that, like you said, it's not all WWE. Like you said, it's more WWF, working without feelings.
Working without feelings.
I know there's a lot of stuff in the chat, but I just want to just chime that in again, that you can reach out to people. Like, you feel the need to reach out to Tizzy for something, reach out. You want to reach out to Bella, reach out to Bella. If you want to reach out to Ohio Ties, reach out. That's why I said I had a 2-hour conversation with Dawn Supreme that positively impacted my life, like I'm having with you. Like, I'm getting my credit up, getting my movement up. I'm trying to get to the goal of getting a house together, all types of stuff. So, I mean, you know, just stream that stream. Rios, you're here to support. I just want to let you know you positively affecting us, so for sure.
Thank you.
Minus all the bullshit.
And y'all positively affected me. Y'all making me a better person. Y'all holding me accountable. Y'all allowing me to start my day on this amazing ass good energy shit, which flows over into everything in life. And I'm getting to do what I enjoy. And it's a blessing to be able to be on here and just be positive. People laughed at first, like, oh, this nigga is doing what he's doing, like this. Oh, this nigga is fake positive. Nigga is fake virtual signaling. Nigga, this is my life. Like, I ain't doing nothing else besides this. And being a dad and a husband. Like, those are my focuses, and praising God and serving God. That's what I do. That's it. But shout out to you, man. I'm going to take this next call. All blessings and love your way and over your family and friends, man. Peace out.
Say bye, Zai Zai.
Bye, Zai Zai. Have a good one, brother. Zai Zai. Let's go.
Call from
Alex Large.
Hey, what up, Alex? Why does it keep hanging up when I get that nigga? Call back, Alex. Damn, my bad, man. Damn. Every time, that's the second time I try to pick up his call. I wonder if I could call from that number. What is this?
Unknown caller.
From.
Hey, what up? This the AM Wake Up Show at Rios. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name? This greatest morning show in the world, Craig. What's happening?
It was good, Rios, man. I'm calling from Annapolis, Maryland, dog.
Calling from Maryland?
Yes, sir, Maryland.
Let's go. What's happening, man? What's the business?
Nothing, man. I'm tuning into the show right now. I just had a few questions for you.
Okay, for sure. Let's go.
All right, my first one. I DM'd you on Instagram, by the way. I'm trying to start a podcast. But I don't know where to start at with like the equipment and stuff. So I hit you on Instagram, like, asking for like some equipment advice and stuff like that.
Did I respond or no?
No.
Okay, well, send just like a question mark or something so it goes back to the message. I get a ton of messages. I have a bunch of unread messages that I need to get to. But since I got you here, is that what the question was? What's the best thing to start your podcast?
That was one of them. I just need like the camera stuff, like mics and stuff like that.
So what is your budget? Because I could give you the straight up, nigga, you don't need shit but a phone. But that's like the bare minimum.
Nah. I want I want what you got though.
So what I have, the bare minimum of what I have is, let's say, is a ZV-10, a ZV-10 Sony camera, which is about like, say you're going to spend $700, $800 on that. Then you got to get your lights. Because what I do, I have a Alienware computer and 2 Alienware monitors. And that's expensive. You don't have to go that expensive route, but I'll just be doing the most on some stupid shit. I can't even use most of this computer. I don't even know what the fuck this computer can do. All I'm doing is going live. So I got that computer. You don't need that, right? You can do it with a laptop. Or you can, if you just want a podcast and not go live, all you need is a camera and microphones and some lights. That's it. And you go.
That's what I'm thinking, because I don't think.
And you use a roadcaster.
I don't think I want to really go live.
Use a roadcaster to collect your sound, your audio, and then you use a ATEM mini ISO to collect the video. And if you just want to do one camera, you could just do one camera. But if you want multiple angles, you could do 2 cameras. But that's what I use. But now they got a Rodecaster Pro that's out that records audio and visual in it. And it's like 4 mics and four options for video.
Okay, cool.
So just do that, and that's like
so I'm
But it's easy. Like you
ahead.
literally could just go to Amazon and just be like podcast starter kit. Like watch, I'm gonna just go to Amazon. I'm just gonna type in podcast starter kit. Look at this shit. I don't know I don't know how good these things are. I would get a starter kit with a Rodecaster because I know that thing works good. And I'll say Rodecaster and look at this. They got one for $9,449. $629. They got it with the Rodecaster Pro Duo, which is a smaller one. And that's just the audio and the mics and the stands. Like literally, like you could literally go in here and get whatever you want. You know, you just got to look into it. And then you
I was looking to spend anywhere from like $800 to like $1,500.
So look, for the podcast, that's the mic right there, right? Like that's the Rodecaster and the headphones and the mics. That's 4. Or you could do the one with 2, where it's just 2, $629. Then you get you a Sony ZV-10. You get you one for $754, $700. It's a perfect camera. No need for extra lenses. That's another. So that's $600 plus $800, and then you can record audio on the ATEM Mini Pro, white ATEM Mini Pro. And then $295, you get you some shit to record audio. So $300, $800, and $600, you got you a podcast. That's $1,600. $1,700.
Yeah, that's just about.
You know, and then you can go cheaper. Go cheaper if you want. Look up, record, research other things that record audio and visual together. And I know Rodecaster has it. And no matter what, that nigga MacWop got the most information, the tightest shit. Like MacWop has all the knowledge. Like he's like a tech knowledge guy. Like he knows how to have multiple cameras just going straight into the computer without having to use a switchboard, all kinds of shit. But there's a bunch of different options. But once you start looking it up, you'll see things and you'll look it up on YouTube and then they'll mention shit. You look up other shit. Just do the work and see what you need. You could do the easy route. The easy route is going to be just get some expensive shit. And at the end of the day, you might be like, damn, I didn't even need that. But if you take the time to research what you need.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
You know what I mean? Like you take the time, research what you need for what you want, get you your lights, get your shit together, you be straight, man. It's really easy. It's a lot easier than it looks. But you're gonna need like Premiere Pro, you're gonna have to edit it, you're gonna have to do certain things like to do your audio so it switch from camera to camera. But one camera, you don't need to edit the switchbacks. But just do it. Just do the shit. And I would tell you, before you start podcasting, start talking on your live on your camera. Start doing live. Start talking to your shit, to your camera, to your audience, whoever it is, so that you get comfortable on the mic. Mm-hmm. Like when I did Ace Boys Worldwide, my shit was whack as fuck because I wasn't used to talking on the mic, on camera. I didn't know what streaming was. I didn't know none of this shit. But I got better through experience and repetition and consistency. But might as well just start talking your shit. What is your topics gonna be about? What do you want your podcast to be about? Like, what's the subject matter?
So with me, I'm like a music fanatic. Like I love music, I love sports. So I'm just mainly centered around that. And I just want to cause it's not like like I said, I'm from Maryland, so it's not like a big media out here or anything. And it's a lot of talented like artists and everything from out here, from like Baltimore, like near DC and everything. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to bring a spotlight to Maryland, man.
Man, do it. Like I don't see nobody vlogging. Like everybody talks about Baltimore and Maryland. I don't see many people vlogging like the life out there. You know what I mean? Like the good, the bad, whatever. You know what I mean? Like you could be that. Like everybody wants to see what a place is. Everybody wants to really see what a place is. Like the real shit, not the fake shit. Like what is this? What's going on here? Like, hey, talk to these people. Talk to these people. Like get your shit going. Just start it. That's it. Just start. Because every day you hold off is just a 1 day further away. You are from your goal. Now, if those days lead up to 3 months, you just hold it off for 3 months.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Just do it.
But now I got something else too, though, Rios.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so I'm having a little bit of girl problems. I'm 22 and I've been with my girl for like, I think we're going on like 4 years now.
So ever since you was 18, y'all been together.
Yeah, ever since she was 18. And she went the college route and everything. Like she's still in school. I think. Yeah, this is her last year. She went the college route, but I picked up a trade. So I do HVAC. I've been doing HVAC since I was like 18.
Okay.
So she took that route and I took this route. But I'm at the point where it's like, I don't know if I want to like be with her like in the future. Cause it just seems like ever since like the 4 years I've been with her, it felt like I just been taking care of her like ever since we've been with each other. And she just like complains about everything. It seems like she doesn't want to be in a relationship anymore, but she doesn't want to like, I don't know. But I think that I can't see myself being with her anymore. And I just don't know how to tell her because she doesn't have like a lot of friends. Like I'm her only friend and I have like a lot of friends. She don't like when I go out and stuff like that. I'm just getting fed up with it, man. I'm stressing about it. She got me getting gray hairs. I'm only 22.
How old is she?
She's my age. She's turning 22 this year.
So, have you? What's y'all like? What's y'all discussions like? What's y'all communication like? Like,
we argue damn near every week. It's always something that I'm doing that she has a problem with.
Okay, and then does it get fixed? Like, what's the problems that she has? Is it just basic shit?
Yeah, it definitely gets fixed. Like the major problems that she had with me, I'm kind of like nonchalant. Like I don't like talking a lot. I started like, and I talk to her about everything, but she just don't like how like sometimes I just need my personal space, you know. But she doesn't understand that.
Because the thing is, a lot of these people are being raised by expectations on social media, on TV, and that's their reality, right? Like the shit that people are doing, like, oh, you need to be this way or this way. You need to establish who you are in your relationship, but you guys started so young at 18. She hasn't really lived life. You haven't really lived life. It can be a success if you guys work on it, but relationships are hard work. It's going to be disagreements. It's going to be ups and downs. It's going to be arguments. But it depends on how much you want to be with this person. If you've already in your head decided that I don't even think I want to be with this person, then you probably don't want to be with her. Yeah. The best option would be to tell her like, damn, I'm having these thoughts of not being with you, and this is what is causing it, and this is the problem. And if that communication, that free, open communication causes her to shut down or leave or whatever, then that's what it is. You got to speak your truth. But if you're tagging her along on some shit that she doesn't need to be a part of, like, you're doing her an injustice. You got her involved in a relationship that you don't even want her to be in, that you don't even want to be a part of. You may be blocking her blessing from finding the nigga she need to be with if you ain't that guy.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Like, you might be having her focused on you, and you ain't the guy.
Yeah.
You got to have that conversation, and you got to be honest with her, because it's not fair for you to be walking around like, damn, I don't even like this girl. Why am I even doing this? And she thinking it's everything to her. And that's how we be hurting people, by not communicating and not telling them the real and being honest. And you have so much life to live, so much going on. You already have a career. HVAC is a fucking career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got one thing figured out. Now, if it's a hindrance on you, if your relationship is a hindrance on you, she won't allow you to have your free time. Every man needs his free time. But it sounds like to me is like there's a little immaturity on both sides. And the immaturity from your side is you're not communicating it well enough or open enough because you're scared of how she's going to receive what you say. Because you don't want to
you hit it on the nose. That's exactly what it is. I'm just scared because it's like I said, I'm the only one that's like really like not in her life, but like her and her mom, she doesn't have like a great relationship with her mom. She don't have a great relationship with her dad. She got like two friends. So it's like, if I leave her, then I don't want to, I'm just thinking about her. Like, I don't want her to be like, you know what I'm saying?
But just because y'all stop your relationship doesn't mean you stop caring about her. Are you guys friends? Are you guys even friends?
Yeah, we definitely friends. But she's the type of person where as though if we was to like break up with each other, I don't think she would want to be friends with me. That's how hurt she would be.
But that's just what you think, and that's your assumption, and you're assuming. But that's if you break up with her being the person you are now. because you don't have that communication, that trust, that thing there. Like, yeah, because as a man, you gotta man up in the relationship, kind of control it, try to kind of set the tone of your relationship. They only do what you allow them to do, right? So we got to take accountability for how our relationship is and the outcome of the relationship. We have to own up to some of that. But you need to communicate with her.
Yeah.
You never know. After you communicate with her, she may be like, damn, nigga, why you didn't tell me this a long time ago? I'd have been trying to adjust. I didn't know that this is what you wanted. I didn't know this is what your expectations were. Damn, okay, shit. Then she might be like, damn, maybe we should, you know what? We had different expectations in this relationship. Damn, I'm 22, you're 22. Let's have a time away from each other. Let's separate for a little bit and see what comes of that. Maybe space and time will heal. But you guys are babies, man. If you want to work on it, you work on it. But if it's not what you want to do, you cannot be in a relationship with somebody that you have second guessing being with them. That's not fair.
Yeah. Nah, you're definitely right. You hit it on the nose because that's exactly what it was. But yeah, that's exactly what it was.
You can't be
and
living.
It's like,
you
even
can't
like,
live in the spirit of fear.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's like even when because we don't live with each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like we spend like the weekends with each other and everything. But like whenever I pick her up, she's like, she does. It's not like she'd be like happy to see. Like she'd be happy, but it doesn't show on her face. She always catching attitudes about the little stuff that I do. Like I can do something so small, and she just it'll fuck up her whole day. She'll just be mad the rest of the day, and I hate that shit because I'm like. I'm a person who doesn't really like let the little things get to me because I look at it as like we all gonna have to die someday, so why care about the little things? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But her is just like she just let the little things just ruin her day
because she's
like
she's giving you power over her. She's giving you control over her emotions. Her happiness and joy and emotions are tied into you. She made the mistake of giving you too much control over her happiness. You can't let people control your happiness and your joy. That's the first mistake. Your happiness and your joy needs to come from you. No one is supposed to have ownership of that. Nobody should have ownership of your joy, your happiness, and how you feel. Like if you're unhappy, it's because you're unhappy, not because of me. But these are conversations that need to be had. Like you have to be elevated as well. Like as the man in a relationship where you're saying she's this way, if you want it to work, you got to do your reading. You got to do your work to where you can talk to this shit. But like I'm saying, like you're 22 and we don't have a lot of people to talk to or to give us game and to explain like, damn, nigga, I've been through that 4 or 5 times with 4 or 5 different girls. And this is how it was. And this is what I learned through it. And this is how you get out of that, or this is how you make it work. And to me, it sounds like you care about her. You're worried about her well-being, but you're not in love with her. You care about her enough because you're a good person and you want her to do good in life. You don't want her to struggle because you're a good person and you love her, but you're not in love with her. Like you don't see your future with her. Right. And sometimes we can base our shit off like, oh, we spent 4 years together, might as well stay together. Fuck the might as well. Fuck that. Like
yeah, that's what I'm kind of basing it off. I'm like, damn, I'm ready like 4 years go down the drain. I can't do that. But then it's like,
but you can't look at it like going down the drain. You got to look at it, but you got to look at every experience in life you gain from. This relationship might have made you better for your next relationship. You might go into your next relationship communicating better and having better standards for yourself and what you want out of your relationship. You didn't communicate that well enough in this one. So you may learn like, okay, next relationship I go into, I got to set my standards of what I want and my expectations of what I want out of a relationship. I want my free time. I want to be able to go out of here. I do not want access and control over your power of happiness and joy. Leave that for yourself and for God, somebody else. I'm not that. It might make you better in your next relationship. It might be, this experience might be for her to be better. You never know. But I will communicate. That's the first and foremost. Communicate what's going on.
Yeah, I think that might be what I need to do. We just need to have that talk. Just like how I'm talking to you for.
Yeah. And don't be worried about if she's hurt or not. Shit, you doing more damage of being with her and not wanting to be with her. Like, that's what you should be worried about.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I done wasted 2 years of this girl's life not wanting to be with her, but just wasting time.
Yeah, you're right about that, Rios. I appreciate it, man. I needed that.
It's all good, man. Keep it pushing. You doing your thing, man. And stay. You got your career.
One more thing before I hang up, though.
Yeah.
One more thing. Hey, I know you be doing the conspiracy streams and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So have you ever heard of the Stargate project by the CIA?
Yes.
With like the remote viewing and everything?
Yeah.
So my uncle, he it's his place called the Monroe Institute where they teach you like how to remote view, like telekinesis and stuff. My uncle, he actually went there and learned how to remote view.
Really?
Yeah, look it up, man. It's called the Monroe Institute.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it in here. Monroe Institute?
Yep.
Monroe Institute. And it's called remote, say it again? What'd you say? Remote viewing?
Remote viewing, yep.
Okay. There it is. Monroe Institute of Remote Viewing, world's lead center of the study of human consciousness. Begin your exploration today. Experience the classic binaural beats on the latest advancements in Monroe. Okay. I'll look that shit up for sure. I'll do that. But thank you, man. I appreciate you calling. I might talk about that on the next Bring Your Coffee Conspiracy. I might start Wednesday nights. I might do that tomorrow night. We'll see. But shout out to you, man. Have a good one, brother.
I appreciate it, man. Shout out to the chat. Thank you, Rio.
Hey, have that conversation. It's the most important thing. Have that conversation, man. Communicate. Be a man.
Definitely will.
Don't be scared of the outcome. It's going to be what it's going to be no matter what. So get to it. All right. All love, man. Prayers to you and your family.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. We doing work in here, y'all. We doing work in here. We turned this into a longer situation than I thought it was going to be. We in here for 3 hours. Okay. Yeah, caller, work it out. We don't know what's right or wrong. You know what I mean? Like only you know. You got to be in that relationship on your own and figure it out on your own and have those conversations, man. Those difficult conversations. Sometimes that was a great quote. Somebody said, sometimes the right thing is not the easy thing. Doing the right thing is not the easy thing. And just because you're doing the right thing don't mean that you're not going to be penalized or have to pay repercussions for doing the right thing. I wish I had saved that. It was on, did I save that? Because that was a cold one. Just because you do the right thing doesn't mean you're not going to have to suffer the consequences of doing the right thing. Because people may not agree with you.
Unknown caller.
Here we go.
Call from.
Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show at Rios. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name?
Alex DeLarge, West LA.
What's up, Alex? What's happening, man? What's going down with you, man?
Chilling, man. Are we positive? We're positive today.
We're always positive.
Man, it's a beautiful time to be alive, man. Honestly.
It really is.
It's a beautiful time to be alive right now.
It really, really is, man.
It really is. It's scary. There's lots of opportunity. Everything's right in front of us. I think we just have to get it. You know what I mean? Everything's right in front of us if you think about it.
For the taking.
You know, there's the internet with social media. It's amazing. When it comes to business, emailing, you don't have to write no letters. Like everything's faster. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're getting dumber, but we're getting dumber, but the tools are right in front of us. We are.
We for sure getting dumber.
We're stupid as hell, dude.
Oh,
Stupid.
man. It's because
right in front of us.
It's because they're making it too easy for us to do things. Like you don't have to work to do shit no more. Like to look up stuff, you don't have to use the card catalog. You don't have to go reference this, research this. You just pop it in. ChatGPT gives it right to you, man.
Instantly.
Instant gratification. It started with instant gratification, right? People on social media wanting people to like, oh, I'm gonna show more of this, more of that, because I'm doing it for the likes. You're not doing it because it's a passion of yours. You're doing it because people are liking it. And then when people don't like your post, now you go into a depression. Like, oh shit, why they didn't like that? Oh man, what's going on?
I know people. I know people. Nothing like their social media portrays them. You know what I mean? Like they're out there and all motivational this and that, and then behind the scenes they're depressed. They're angry. They're fighting with their sibling. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, but you got highlight reels for everyone to see. That's not good either. You know, people that look up to you, people that want to be like you, people that you motivate. You know, they have to see the good and the bad. You know, and highlight reels are. I mean, a football game broken down into 2 minutes is amazing.
Right.
You know what I mean? But watch the whole thing.
Watch the whole thing so you can get the whole concept of what took place. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the danger also of like clipping podcasts or clipping this. Like, this is what bro said about this, but it doesn't give you any truth in the details to why it started, what started it, where did that conversation come from, how did that conversation end, what was the resolution. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I know, but it's needed. But it's needed. It's like a little commercial. It's needed. You have to do it. Have you been doing clips? I think you should do some clips and post them up. I don't know where you post them, but yeah, man, I think that stuff is needed. But I'm saying, like, you know, portraying yourself as something and then behind the scenes that you're not. Like, I've met some rappers, man. I'm like, their music is dark and them fools are all like, yeah. And then when I meet them, because I've always had classic cars. Yeah. When I meet them fools are goofy, dude. Like super goofy. I'm like, is this really? I can't even believe it. It's like not even the same person. It's legit. Like if you're meeting an actor, actor, dude. Keanu Reeves, the Matrix dude.
Look at what they say about Drake.
Well, yeah, they don't even need to say it. That's been said. 14 years ago, one of my Facebook posts popped up, and it was reminding me. 14 years ago, I'm like, I don't mess with that dude. That dude is watering down the culture, man. Look at how many soft ass dudes are out here complaining and all miserable. Dude, Drake is the it's like this era's LL Cool J. LL Cool J was nice, but no guys were messing with him.
Right.
Nobody, I don't want to see nobody rapping, licking his lips, dude. Like, it's feminine, dude. Everything's all feminine now, dude. We grew up with Ice Cube. You know what I mean? We grew up with real, like they might have been fake, but they were hard. These fools are sensitive, dude, singing and complaining. Like, oh my God, dude, it's nasty. It's embarrassing, honestly. It's embarrassing. If we look back 20 years ago, 30 years ago, if we look back and said, this is what we're going to be dealing with now, man.
Yeah, but the thing is,
painted nails
and shit. Oof. But the thing is, every generation or every decade, however you want to marginalize, box it in, society complained about it. We all, like, there was a segment of people who were like, oh, this is doo-doo, this is whack, and this and that. But
we weren't kissing each other. We weren't kissing each other wearing skirts, dude.
But we were different. Also talking about shooting the cops. Like Ice-T. You know what I mean? Niggas with attitudes. We was talking about some dark, dirty shit. But it's always
going... Would you rather your son talk about skirts or shooting cops?
I don't want him doing either. Like neither one.
Yeah.
Neither one. But that's to my point. But that's to my point.
Where are you taking the conversation? I'm talking about the softness of just in general. Everything's like.
But that's what I'm saying,
bad, dude. It's all bad.
At every point in time, there's always something wrong with the current status. People are going to complain about this, and in 10 years, it's going to be something else. It's going to be something else.
Yeah,
like this is just a product of the time. Like this is a reflect. What the rappers are doing is a reflection of society.
But there was
It's not just the rappers. It's society. They're just a reflection of what we want. Like people are supporting that. People are listening to that. They wouldn't be doing that shit if motherfuckers wasn't supporting it. But we as a society,
there was always actors.
It was always lanes, it was always actors, but we as a society always give them the power. We actually have the power to turn the motherfuckers off and be like, no, that's just weak.
Hold on. I heard you. Listen, but that's not as easy as that. because you got a big machine pushing these fools. You know what I mean? It's not just as easy as, oh, no, it's everywhere. They put it in commercials, they put it in TV shows, they put it on the radio. No, it's not just as easy as people are picking it. They're not picking it. These big corporations are picking it for them to, you know what I mean? It's not, it's a market. It's a business. It's not, you're making it, you're simplifying it. It's not that simple as they're choosing this soft, corny, disgusting type of music. They're being backed by huge companies.
Yes.
So it's not as easy as the population.
But that's what I'm saying.
No, they're pushing it.
They're pushing it, but they've always pushed negative stereotypes. They've always pushed negative. They've always pushed shit to hurt society to keep us down. That's been from day one. It ain't never been good.
Yeah, but there was always people. There was more good guys.
Listen,
there was more good guys.
But you're taking more offense to this because this is more relevant to what you don't like. You've hit your ceiling because this is your unacceptable. Unacceptable is not niggas killing niggas and hey, I'm gonna shoot this nigga, bust him up, wear his chains. And why wasn't that your ceiling? Why wasn't niggas talking about killing niggas? Why wasn't that your ceiling? Why wasn't that your breaking point?
Because at the same time, if you dig deeper, all those albums had one or two serious songs about the hood.
But now you simplifying it.
They all did. That's what I enjoyed. I equally enjoyed the B cuts as the singles.
But now you're simplifying it and you're making it fit your narrative. Oh, but in all of that, there was one good thing.
You asked me a question, Rios.
But in all of that, there was one good thing. Yeah, they're killing niggas all throughout the album, but he had a song about his mom. Oh, Joyous Us. Nigga, it's a bad
listen to none of that then.
It's bad messaging all throughout. All of it's bad. But I'm just saying, because this is something that is relevant to you, that you hold dear to you, like, man, men ain't being men. That's important to you. Men being men. It was okay if you was being a man about killing niggas, but as long as still you're a man. As long as you're a man,
I never look. This is the difference. There's a difference between me and most people. I never believed they were doing none of that.
But we're talking about
noise coming out of a speaker.
But we're talking about most people. We're not talking about you and me.
I'm talking about myself.
But you're talking about the effects.
I never took that seriously, and I dug deep.
You're talking about the effects it's having on the world. So it is, you are talking about other people.
Real. Tell me, okay, so back in the day, almost everyone had one or two cuts that was for, empowering and the move, all that stuff, right? Everyone had it. Ice Cube, Ice-T, everyone had something. Now, these bigger guys don't have it. Kendrick, we need more Kendrick. We need more Kendrick. I don't care if there's 5 Drakes, then we need 80 Kendricks. You know what I mean? It's not about how many they're out there. It's about how many would be fighting against that. All these dudes, they don't have no inspirational music. They'll have an album about this and this and that, and that's all they have about women, money, drugs. Where's the inspirational stuff, the real stuff? Because then these fools are getting busted doing stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm talking about real stuff, dude. If you look back, man, look, Snoop's been with the same girl forever. Ice Cube with the same girl forever. These are real family men. They went through all that craziness. We didn't grow up normal. We grew up seeing stuff we weren't supposed to. We grew up looking at stuff, doing stuff we weren't supposed to, but we grew out of it. Drake is 40 now? He's still talking about the same things. That's what I'm saying. And he's popular. The guys back then were popular, but they also had a message. Everyone had a message, even if it was against the cops. Now we saw somebody get completely beat down, almost killed,
Reginald
right in front of our face.
Or Rodney King.
Yeah, no, huh?
Reginald Denny or Rodney King, both of them.
Rodney King.
Yeah, by the police,
and that was going on all the time. So what are we going to talk about? Stop talking about the police now. Keep on going. What's the difference? I don't know, man. It's just there was more.
No, I hear what you're saying.
There was more substance. There was more substance to all rappers back then. There was more substance to all rappers. And even now, look at all these old dudes can go live and they're still touring. These young dudes are almost dying. Right now, actually, they're all dead pretty much.
The older rappers? Barely even breathe. Who you talking about, the older rappers?
The older rappers are still kicking it.
You talking about the young rappers that's doing drugs?
Yeah. think about it. I'm talking about everybody that Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne to me is like a gremlin. That dude spawned like all these weirdos with nose rings and like, you know what I'm saying? Like those dudes. They're all dead or dying. They can't sustain. It's not sustainable. You can't live like that.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So let's stay on topic on one thing, and we'll go to the other. So what you're saying is real, but you're acting as if this is new. Is what I'm trying to tell you. This is nothing new. This is what it's been. It's all like you're saying. It was more substance. It was more.
Racism new? Is racism new?
No, racism has always been.
Do you
around.
want it to stop? Do you want it to stop?
But you're saying now versus then though.
Is racism new?
But is it now versus then with racism or just music?
Point. I'm flipping your point. Is racism new?
No.
No. Do you want it to stop?
Of course.
Okay then.
But you're not doing that.
That's what I'm talking about.
But you're saying you're comparing this to that like it's apples and oranges. It's the same thing. You're trying to make it different. I'm telling you, the shit has always been an attack. The shit has always been whack. There ain't nothing like that. They just found another way to attack. Okay, we fucked them up here. Now let's fuck them up here. It's the people who control music.
The bar is so low now. Rios, they're all dying.
What did I tell? Oh, stop. What did I tell you the last time we were on the mic, on the phone? I said the bar only drops, and you just said it right now. I told you that the last time you called in. I said the standard and the bar is only dropping.
True. I flipped that on you too.
You just said wait. You just said that the standard and music, the messaging has dropped.
Yes, and you're saying it naturally drops no matter what.
Look at our president. Has the standard for what a president is dropped?
Has the propaganda machine for everything boosted up?
No, it's still been the same. It's just social media now. Now we have social media. They used to keep people in the dark. Look at this.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at this. They used to keep people in the dark with what they were doing because you could lie to New York and the lie wouldn't make it to California for however long it took the transmission to get there or for somebody used the word. It's a different world. And you're just like, you're caught in it. I get it. I understand what you're saying.
Everything was slower back then. You can't compare now to now. That's not even a question. Everything was slower back then. So yeah, you heard new slower, but it also got further slower.
Let me ask you this. Let me see if you get it this way.
Telling people.
Let me see if you can hear it this way. Are the same people in control?
I mean, it's the money. I don't know what you
are the same people that are in control with the money. Has the world changed and the same people are controlling it? Has their mission changed? No, it's the same mission. The mission is the same. Keep us dumb. This is just a part of the fucking attack. This is just another phase.
Have you heard?
Listen, wait, I'm not done. No. This is just another phase, another stage in the attack. There's another one. They're following it to a T and it's working. I don't have any indifference towards Drake than I do to Vanilla Ice. They're the same people. Like, it's the same shit. Motherfuckers is whack. No, the good music is not out. Like you're saying, the good music is not out.
Yes. Cholesterol. When you have high cholesterol, if you have high bad cholesterol, as long as you got high good, you're okay. Mm-hmm. Right now we have high trash and nobody with substance. It's coming back. TDE is probably going to save hip-hop. And if not, it has already saved it. Think about it. Think about it.
So, because also Kendrick,
Lauryn Hill can still tour. Like these, I'm talking about people that regardless of what music they were pushing and who was pushing it, these were real people living lives. These other dudes are crashing out instantly. Their career's only 4 or 5 years, maybe. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nas can still come out with an album and live. These dudes are dying. That's what I'm saying. It's not about what's popular. It's that there's
it's about what makes money, man. It's about what makes money. That's all it is.
Are you familiar with the?
It's about what makes money. Wait, I'm sorry.
Are you familiar with the? Listen. Are you familiar?
Yeah.
With the Alien Enemies Act?
The Aliens, say it again, the Aliens Enemy Act?
Enemies Act.
Enemies Act.
This goes, Alien Enemies Act.
I'll look it up right now.
This goes far back, dude, like 200 years. And it's only been used maybe 2 or 3 times in wartime.
Okay.
This means you can just literally point at someone and say, hey, you're from the people that we're fighting, and you're getting pretty much locked up.
Yeah, the Aliens Enemy
So
Act.
no
Let me go to
court?
my new overlay. Let me go to my new overlay. That's so good. No,
Shout out
that
Suave.
one right there. So just let the echo happen. I got to figure this echo out. Just chill. The Alien Enemies Act, officially an act respecting alien enemies, was passed to supplement the Alien Friends Act, granting the government additional powers to regulate non-citizens that would take effect in times of war. Was that like the Japanese encampments?
Yep.
Okay.
Internment camp. Yep.
Okay. Damn, I know a little bit about a little bit of something, man. I know a little bit about a little bit of something. Yeah, they put all the Japanese people into the encampments, and they
no questions asked. No questions asked. It doesn't matter if you're a green card. No questions asked. You look Chinese. You're getting locked up pretty much. So that's what they're trying to do now. They're trying to get that going now. Where if you just look brown, you're getting put on a bus and you're getting flown out. You know that they only sent like 60 people since he's been in office, 2 months? And it's cost us like $80,000. Some crazy shit. Wait, $8 million.
He's only sent 60 people what? Say the full thought on that.
To Guantanamo Bay, and then they sent them back.
Really?
That's it. Yes. Look it up. They sent like 60 people, and then Guantanamo Bay was like, what are we doing with these people? All right, send them back. That cost us something like $1.8 million.
Yeah, they're not talking about that, though.
That's what nobody's talking about it. I check for all this stuff, dude. That's what's happening. Right. It's only been about 60 people. Remember that video that they posted up? That's all it was. It was like 60 people. You know how expensive it is to send 5 people out with security, with 80 fucking police officers everywhere?
Right.
Trump went to the Super Bowl. It was $38 million or $17 million just for him to go.
Right.
When he goes golfing, it costs like $1.8 million.
And he goes golfing all the time.
All the time. So that's what I'm saying. What is going on, dude? We're being bamboozled. He's selling green cards for $5 million, dude. We got our ass wide open, dude. America's getting tricked.
We are. I agree with that. I agree. I definitely agree. And it's supplemental.
It's a joke. Every time I talk to people, they don't even know about none of this.
Because you got to start your own podcast, fool. You got to talk about this shit. I'm
talking to you.
I know, and I appreciate it. I love every time you call. It's always entertaining. It's always great. But what I'm saying is, you need a platform as well, so you can speak about everything that's on your mind. Like if you had a podcast and you organize it with all the topics that are on your mind and all the things that you think about, I think you would have a hella successful podcast because you talk about interesting stuff and you're passionate and you care about it and you want people to listen and hear you. I'm telling you, you should do that. And you're saying people don't listen and they don't hear you. Shit, speak that shit to the internet. Speak it to the world. Somebody's gonna catch on and people are gonna like it. It's billions of people on the internet, on YouTube, whatever. Get your message out. I think you got some great messaging and I think you got great point of views. Just share it.
I wish you guys did too, man. I wish that's why I call you. You know what I mean? Because I'm able. You know that. Do you remember way back when they were still at the old platform, and they put Blasey on blast for like stealing ideas?
Oh, did he? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, Blasey was stealing a bunch of ideas, dude. Like straight up stealing, like just copying other people's stuff, and a lot of it was on Etsy. I actually sent it to Terrell, and he's the one that put that. Like he threw it up on the show. The screenshots that I sent him and all that, dude. Like I've been messing with you guys for a long time. You know what I mean? That's why I call up. But it's frustrating, man. Because yes, dude, all these topics, all this stuff, the political stuff. Some people want to dip in the podcast, but nobody knows anything about it, man. Nobody knows none of that. I forgot who they were talking to. I think it was like a Shame on You podcast. They didn't even know that the president wanted to keep that Trump wants more than 8 years. that Trump wants all these things. They were like, what?
Yeah.
After he was already there for like 2 weeks, he's been saying this from the beginning.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying, man. That's why it's frustrating. It's like, man, I'm listening to you guys, and when it comes to the politics, I'm like, man, you guys got to do a little better, man. It doesn't even take that. If you look into somebody, look, what's his name? Marco Rubio was up against Trump in 2016. He was straight up saying that he's the worst person we could ever had. Trump's mom said it himself. I hope my son doesn't get into politics. That'll be terrible.
Right.
Like, what's going on?
What's going on, man? It's
what's going on? Hello?
I deny have to answer. Is this thing on? I don't know, man. People, it's the red and the blue pill. Some people rather be living in the dark than having to deal with reality. That's just what it is. Some people are more comfortable with the chains that they have on than the freedom that comes with the chains being taken off. It's just
pack mentality. We got to get rid of that pack mentality.
Right.
Because nobody cares about you at the top. Nobody cares about you on that side. We're all the same.
Right.
That's the problem. People walk around with Starbucks cups feeling all proud. You know what makes me proud? Go to a mom and pop. Go hold a cup. That makes me proud. Holding a cup from a mom and pop shop that I supported.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not a Starbucks cup. Not a Stanley cup. Like, man, it's just, dude, man, we Kardashian the whole world, dude.
Right.
It's scary, man.
Right. It's all crazy, man. It's all good. Hey, Alex, thank you for calling in. We'll be tomorrow, right?
All right.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm always checking YouTube. I'm either on YouTube or podcast, mainly YouTube now.
Okay.
Pay for it. Hey, if you guys don't pay for it, pay for YouTube, man. It's no commercials, but anyways, Carritos. Check me out on Instagram. Rios is gonna be my first guest on my podcast starting January 3rd.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going down.
Let's go, man. Hey, appreciate you, Alex, man. Shout out to you. Everybody go support his business, and he will have his segment tomorrow on the show. It's always like a 20-minute segment. I gotta come up with a name and an overlay just for your segment. But let's go. I appreciate you. What's going on? We'll have a what's going on segment for
what's happening around here.
What's happening around here? What's going on, Alex? For sure. Appreciate you, man. Be ready for your what's going on and what's happening around here segment tomorrow on the AM Wake Up Show.
We'll figure it out.
Shout out to Alex, man. Appreciate you. Hey, man, Alex be coming with the business, man. I always enjoy talking to that dude. Okay, let's read these super chats. So Tafashe super chat. I don't know if I read this. Hardest working podcaster soon to be network. Let's go. Hardest working podcaster soon to be network. Let's go. Thizzy super chat. Thank you, Thizzy. Stay consistent and the numbers will come. Sharp has a loyal following of aunties who I read that who support all his moves. I'm not hating though. Church. Yeah, more power to cuz. Damari Molin. Rios, I remember that reality check. Oh, I read that one already. Nick, $5 super chat. Salute Rios in the chat. Dante polished pitching wedges with his
unknown caller.
Oh, shoot. Dang it, I hung up on the caller. God damn it. I hung up on the caller. Dang it. My bad, caller. I hung up on Portland. Somebody's calling for Portland. Dante polished pitching wedges with his mouth. That's crazy. Aki, thank you for the super chat. Take it day by day. ETS, everything sober. For sure. Tati, super chat. Shout out Rios for having the safe space for us. W Cafe. W to the cafe. W to Ghetto Cafe. Shout out to Tati. Always supporting us. All love all the time. Better Living. Super chat. Best streamer and chat in the world. Craigery, let's go. This is the best chat in the world. I 100% agree with that. Shout out to Better Living. Streamer, I'm working on my shit. Trying to get up there, trying to be better every day. Scrooston G, super chat. W Rios and W Ghetto Cafe. Let's hit the goal. We hit the goal too, for sure. Thank you, everybody. Sexy Nay, super chat. W Rios, coffee's in the chat. Let's go. Eric Chapman, super chat. W Rios, W Children of the Coffee. W to y'all, man. W to the chat. W to the Ghetto Cafe. We doing things. We working on shit. We getting better. There's no stopping us, man. Only thing that can stop us is us. Ace Boy, Dogface, Super Chat. Power of Now helped me immensely. Thank you, Rios. Telling you that book, Power of Now, is crazy. It's crazy helpful. If you need just a balance, a grounding, you just need something to be positive, go get Power of Now. Read that book, man. Follow Eckhart Tolle on Instagram. Start looking up his YouTube videos. Eckhart Tolle, Power of Now. Eckhart Tolle is the author of Power of Now. Dope person. Dope writings. I don't know him as a real person. I don't know his person. I can't say. But dope writings, dope books. Your Truth. Super Chat. Tafase. Keep doing your thing. Stay positive. I'm glad I could support your brand. I ain't cool 34 on Twitch. I try to support as many people as I can. Your Truth. Thank you for the Super Chat and thank you for supporting Tafase. Alex DeLarge, Super Chat. They're trying to silence us, chat. Free me. We not trying to silence you, man. We not, Alex, man. I try to give you as much shine as possible. You're getting better and better every time. We got a segment with you called What's Happening Now? What is this? What's going on? That's his segment. What's going on and what's happening? I appreciate Alex and his segment is always entertaining. Your Truth, Super Chat. Alex should look up the allegory of the cave. Okay, we got some stuff. Oh, Plato, allegory of the cave from the Republic, uses the image of prisoners chained in a cave. Only seeing shadows illustrate the human condition and the pursuit of true knowledge and reality. The allegory of the cave likely serves as a wake-up call for people to seek truth and not settle for what they see in front of them as reality and truth. In the allegory, the prisoners in the cave symbolize what our human existence is like if we do not question things and seek the truth. I like that. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna look this shit up. Lessons worth sharing.
What is reality? Knowledge? The meaning of life? Big topics you might tackle figuratively, explaining existence as a journey down a road or across an ocean, a climb, a war, a book, a thread, a game, a window of opportunity, or an all too short-lived flicker of flame. 2,400 years ago, one of history's most famous thinkers said life is like being chained up in a cave, forced to watch shadows flitting across a stone wall. Pretty cheery, right? That's actually what Plato suggested in his Allegory of the Cave, found in Book 7 of the Republic, in which the Greek philosopher envisioned the ideal society by examining.
If y'all think about the concept of that, that's crazy. That shit's actually really, that's got some depth right there.
Concepts like justice, truth, and beauty. In the allegory, a group of prisoners have been confined in a cavern since birth with no knowledge of the outside world. They are chained facing a wall, unable to turn their heads, while a fire behind them gives off a faint light, occasionally.
What is that? A TV? Social media? Brainwashing? Radio? They're forced to watch this shit.
People pass by the fire carrying figures of animals and other objects that cast shadows on the wall. The prisoners name and classify these illusions, believing they're perceiving actual entities. Suddenly, one prisoner is freed and brought outside for the first time. The sunlight hurts his eyes, and he finds the new environment disorienting. When told that the things around him are real, while the shadows were mere reflections, he cannot believe it. The shadows appeared much clearer to him, but gradually his eyes adjust until he can look at reflections in the water, at objects directly, and finally at the sun, whose light is the ultimate source of everything he has seen. The prisoner returns to the cave to share his discovery, but he is no longer used to the darkness and has a hard time seeing the shadows on the wall.
The truth has been revealed. You can't go back to being blind.
The other prisoners think the journey has made him stupid and blind and violently resist any attempts to free them.
Damn.
Plato introduces this passage as an analogy of what it's like to be a philosopher trying to educate the public. Most people are not just comfortable in their ignorance, but hostile to anyone who points it out. In fact, the real-life Socrates was sentenced to death by the Athenian government for disrupting the social order, and his student Plato spends much of the Republic disparaging Athenian democracy, while promoting rule by philosopher kings. With the cave parable, Plato may be arguing that the masses are too stubborn and ignorant to govern themselves. But the allegory has captured imaginations for 2,400 years because it can be read in far more ways. Importantly, the allegory is connected to the theory of forms developed in Plato's other dialogues, which holds that, like the shadows on the wall, things in the physical world.
The Matrix, cuz? It's literally, the Matrix is dope too. Like, it's such a dope, but you can break it down that way too. You can break it down as in the dude who saw the reality. You could break it down as he was Jesus and he came back to tell the people the truth and they crucified him. They viciously fought him for telling the real, whatever. You could break it down to a bunch of different comparisons of what that allegory in the cave is.
Are flawed reflections of ideal forms, such as roundness or beauty. In this way, the cave leads to many fundamental questions, including the origin of knowledge, the problem of representation, and the nature of reality itself. For theologians, the ideal forms exist in the mind of a creator. For philosophers of language viewing the forms as linguistic concepts, the theory illustrates the problem of grouping concrete things under abstract terms. And others still wonder whether we can really know that the things outside the cave are any more real than the shadows.
Like, are the shadows projecting the image?
As we go about our lives, can we be confident in what we think we know? Perhaps one day a glimmer of light may punch a hole in your most basic assumptions. Will you break free to struggle towards the light, even if it costs you your friends and family? Or stick with comfortable and familiar illusions? Truth or habit? Light or shadow? Hard choices, but if it's any consolation, you're not alone. There are lots of us down here.
Hey, that was dope. That was like really dope because just think about like the people that find positivity or they find something great in life. They find God, they find this religion, they find this ideology or whatever, and they try to bring it back to the masses. Like, I've seen this or I know this, like this is a great way. They're always rejected because people are afraid of change. People are afraid of new things, a new way of looking or a new way of thinking, different outlook. People are always going to be scared or against opening their eyes. Are you trying, like, you ever try to tell an old person something that they believe forever that is not real? Like, they grew up thinking this and you try to change their way of thinking. They like aggressively fight you on their reality, because if they accept that, that means their whole reality, their whole existence is a lie. The allegory in the cave, that's dope. That's my first time seeing that or hearing about it, but it makes so much sense because this is what's happening all the time. People get revealed the truth and they try to bring the truth back to the masses and they get ostracized. Get ostracized. You try to tell somebody what they've been doing, like, no, it's an easier way to do that. You could do it this way. They can't accept, the old stubborn man can't accept the new way of doing things, because once he realizes that, he has to also realize the fact that he wasted, if he did the calculation, I wasted 20 years of my life doing it this way. How is there a better, more efficient way? Because you accept the truth, you also accept the lie that you've been told. And to accept the lie is to slap yourself in the face to your existence. Like, damn, I did all this. No, I don't want all this to be a waste. I don't want all the 60 years that I've lived to be for nothing. If I accept this truth, that means that this is nothing, what I did. That shit is crazy. That shit is really, actually, really, really in depth. That's a dope, like, damn, that nigga 2,400 years ago thought about that concept about the Republic. And his comparison, his envision was niggas in the cave handcuffed, looking at the wall and life happening behind them. And the fire is projecting the image of what they see or what they can't see. Damn. That, like, if you like think about like the time and place and how smart they had to be back in the day and how advanced they had to be to write the shit that we still think about and talk about, that concept right there is like, woo wee, Plato was a mug, man. $2,400 years ago, he did that. That's why philosophy is so dope, and that's why I love that Tiny is going into philosophy and learning about that and getting educated on it, because it's some amazing concepts or thoughts of just like what you think, like theories. Shit. What you choose to look at, what you choose to consume. They were in the cave forced to consume whatever came by. We have the freedom to choose our consumption. What do we consume? Unhealthy food, unhealthy music, unhealthy TV, unhealthy internet streams, whatever. We consume all this negativity. Damn. They didn't have all the distractions either. They didn't have all the distractions to reach different limits of their thinking, of their brain and their mind. They were able to go to different levels because they didn't have the distractions. That shit is super dope to me. But shout out to y'all, man. We've been in here for a long time. I'm gonna hop off. We've been in here, how long we been in here? Almost 4 hours on a humbug stream where I wasn't even going to stream today. But ended up streaming. Xander was sick. He's not sick anymore. So we in here doing good things, talking about good shit, elevating ourselves. But I appreciate all of y'all. Everybody in here is a blessing to me for making an impact, being engaging in the chat, and just being a part of what we got going on. Chief Don, Juan, Sosa, Super Chat, that's the cost of self-elevation. That's the cost of self-elevation. Oh, W the troll earlier where I act like I was going to get off. Yeah, I'm out of here. Y'all tripping in the chat. I'm gone. Nigga, please. I ain't doing that. Yeah, man, that was just a little prank, a little psych, a little 52 fake. Shout out to y'all, man. I thank you for everything. I thank you for every super chat. Coffee's in the chat. Oh, shout out to Yaz in the building. Thank you, Yaz, for being in here. Thank you to all the mods, Sexy Nate, Cali Grown Trees, Tafashe, Sierra, Valerie, Hey Bloss, Tati. Everybody in here, man. GFS, Dante. All y'all are a big part of everything. That boy Ricky. Everybody in here. Eric Chapman. Everybody in here, you are part of this whole movement. So shout out to y'all. Tomorrow will be Imperfectly Relatable. Luck will be here. The girls will be here. And we're going to get going. And maybe tonight, more than likely tonight, I'll be dropping Hidden Heroes. Or if I don't do it tonight, it'll be tomorrow. But tomorrow I want to do Bring Your Coffee and Conspiracy. We'll go over Alien Enemies Act. We'll go over Monroe Institute of projected viewing, remote viewing, and we'll get off like that. We'll get to that. So Hidden Heroes more than likely tonight, and then Imperfectly Relatable tomorrow at 10, the AM Wake Up Show in the morning at 5, and then the Bring Your Own Coffee and Conspiracy either Wednesday or Thursday, one of those days. I'll keep you guys updated. We'll touch base. But shout out to y'all. It's all love all the time. Everybody go be a blessing for somebody out there. Go check out, support FMW, support Ace Boy Manny, support Ace Boy Trey, Ace Boy Pun.